everyone. Hello, hello. Am I live? Does it say I'm live? Yes, it says I'm live. How's everyone doing? I have to make an entrance with a bang or something, right? Right? I don't know. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Oh, man. So, hello, Michael Clark. Thank you so much for all the early super chats here. I don't know if I can get back to them and replay them here, but let me see if I can. Let me see if I can here. Oh, let me see. Boop. Is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do it? There we go. All hail Mecha. Thank you so much. Let's see. Boop. And there. And there. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, Michael Clark. See, now I'm already like, we're already like, you know, what, about a third of the way to the Brawless Bounce, and we didn't even start the stream yet. So, how's everyone doing? Happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody ate and has pie and everything. I do have pie over here and drinks. So, hello. Yeah, we're about $35 so far towards the bounce already. So, yay. That was that turkey. Which was that turkey? Oh, the rooster. Not the rooster. What the crap's it called? The unicorn store. Fuck. So hello, everyone. Yay, stream for those who hate sports ball without families or smart enough to avoid them. Yeah. Well, here I'm here all alone, so I might as well stream, have some dessert with you guys. If I get around it, I've got a giant piece. This is the hugest piece of pie. This is like the hugest freaking piece of pie. I'm not gonna eat all that. I don't know why I cut it so big, but it looks good. Where'd you get the pie from? Oh, my mother. I think she got that at Sam's Club, and she's like, "Here, take the pie. Take the." All right. Even though we went out, so because just two people, you don't want to really cook. You just want to go out. So, but yeah, that's the thing. Don't eat your pie pork. How many sheets to win are you? Nothing yet. I'm just tired. I think I'm coming down with something. So I did drink a giant thing of orange juice because yesterday I had to head to the airport yesterday, and then the road was fine. We got like 15 inches of snow, pretty much, give or take. Everything was fine until I get right home. Then I get the car stuck halfway in and out of the parking space. So, yeah. After probably crying and panicking and screaming and everything else, finally, the neighbors were nice enough to help out with that. But, like, I don't know what to do. I don't have a shovel. I don't know what to do. So yeah. Well, I made myself a cheesecake for one. Ooh, just wait for it to cool. Oh, that sounds nice. This is store-bought because, yeah, who wants to go to all the work to do a lot of stuff just for nobody, right? Does turkey say gobble gobble or jiggle jiggle jiggle? Both. A shovel and brush in the car during winters in the backseat. I need that, but love you, Queen Mecha, best, but detest snow, Soul Reaper. I'm not a big snow fan. Normally, apparently this is like a once-in-a-decade snowstorm that we got here. Because I was thinking, oh yeah, we don't get these very often, every few years. No, it's like once a decade. So we got a really huge snowstorm. Matt G, you really made Rob shovel snow. That's a fundamental conflict of interest. I didn't make him. I think he ended up just doing it. I don't know. He ended up just doing it, but I needed it. Keep cat litter in the car. Yeah, I do have some in the thing. I actually got to clean the cat litter boxes too. That's another thing. I just don't. When you're doing everything by yourself, it kind of takes a while. Hello, Jose Vigela, Supreme Commander shoveling snow. Yeah. Well, he's off. He had to go back for Thanksgiving, so that was the compromise where we'd spend like half the week. So. New Bill and Ted is good. I preferred Wayne's World 3. Oh, the new Bill and Ted's gonna be good, I think. I don't know. I was more attached to Bill and Ted than the Wayne's World stuff, but... Hello, Adam of Grey Skull. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing for Thanksgiving? Wow. Yeah, I think I'm getting sick. I feel like I'm getting sick. So, hello, Steve Bishop. Greetings, Queen Mecha. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. What happened to Austin Powers 4? Were they ever going to make one? I don't remember them ever wanting to make one. She moved to my city, Houston, Texas. 2% chance of snow. Yeah, but legal weed here. So, we got stuff legal here that's not. Plus, you know, family. Plus. I don't want to move again across country. I just moved last year. Snowing in California in the high desert. Yeah, eat some hot rum toddies. I don't like a lot of hot beverages. I really don't. I tried to make hot chocolate yesterday, and then I ended up leaving, and it just exploded in the microwave, so fine. I didn't even leave for that long. I just set it for like a minute or for a beverage, and it just, boom, exploded. So I'm like, yeah, no hot chocolate right now. I'm playing Lego Marvel Superheroes on my PS4. See, I never did the Lego stuff, but of course I was like, by the time they started making the Lego games, I think I was 30. So I never bothered. Oh man, David Quintana, they haven't forgotten Love Guru. That's right. See, I never watched that one. That was, I don't know, like Goldmember wasn't good, so I never watched any more Mike Myers after that. Plus, it's like, who cares, right? Savage Productions, hey, happy Thanksgiving from Australia. Happy Thanksgiving. Chubby Teddy Monsters Productions, is it supposed to snow tomorrow? I think it is supposed to snow tomorrow or Saturday. I gotta look. I gotta see. I have to see, so. D-Man, happy Thanksgiving. Queen Mecha, happy Thanksgiving, D-Man. Sloppy Joe Day is Sloppy Joe Day. It's leftovers day, I think, for most people. Oh, Michael Clark, thank you so much for $4.99 super chat. Sorry you're feeling under the weather. Let's support Mecha and start a super chat train. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. You're so sweet. I do have a couple of things to unbox here. One of them actually was from you, Michael Clark, here. So if you want me to open this here. This one here, I got a couple things from the P.O. Box so far. And more P.O. Box stuff probably coming soon, from what I've heard. And Rosetta said, hug the Mecha. Well, hugs to Rosetta. Definitely check out Rosetta's channel, too. She's a great up-and-coming YouTuber here. Oh, Matchy, 125 Streamlabs. Thank you so much. Has to be asked, MST3K Space Mutiny or Knives Out? Oh, Space Mutiny is better. Space Mutiny is much better. Knives Out, surprisingly not terrible, though. Like, I gave it a fairly positive review, I think. It was one of those things where I'm like, you know, screw him in Star Wars. Give him something other than Star Wars, and he's fine. Give him anything other than Star Wars, and it's fine. How come no reboxing vids? I don't know, would people want to see that? I don't think anyone would watch them. Space Cop is fine. Oh, I didn't see Space Cop. What's the other one? Samurai. What was it? Samurai Cop or something? Oh god, that was great. That was a good one. The hair color's popping. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I need to wash my hair. I didn't wash it for a couple of days now. But you don't want to wash it. You don't want to overwash it. So. What's the address so I can send you stuff? It is, let's see. Boop! Mecha Random 42, P.O. Box 1566, Loveland, Colorado. 80539 here. Move the harpy out of the way of the thing. That's the P.O. Box address there. Ooh! Oh! Oh! Fluffy Godzilla! Fluffy Mecha Godzilla! Plushie! Oh, this is so cute! Thank you so much! Yeah, I saw these on comicbook.com and I'm like, ooh, these are so cute! Look at that face! And the squishy! So, Mechagodzilla is one of my favorites. Because I am a kaiju. I'm a bit of a Godzilla fan. Oh no! My thing doesn't work. I usually have the noise right there on the bank. I need new batteries for it. One of these days I'll get batteries for it. Oh, thank you so much. Now I got a new thing to squish. I don't know. If I want to squish his face, he'll probably bite me. It's not like a porg where you can just squeeze their little stupid heads. Regular Media did Space Cop. Rich Evans was Space Cop. It really was worth the $25. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like Red Letter Media. They're pretty fun. I mean, they're one of the better channels out there, I think. I'm not a big fan of their Nerd Crew stuff. It's a little cringe for me. It goes on a little too long, but a lot of their other stuff I really enjoy. All right, I gotta find a place to put you. You can sit there for now. No, sit. I'll put him in frame. Thank you so much. Grab the porg. Porg abuse. Well, don't tell Baby Yodas, though. There's Baby Yoda. Oh, there's the Baby Yoda. I never get tired of that. I gotta get more Baby Yoda clips. I'm gonna clip more Baby Yoda, I think. Drake's Lunatic, $1 Streamlabs. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been slow. It's been, you know, I did try and nap because I've had some sinus pressure and stuff. But I've been trying. All right, one more. Who's this from? I don't know if I'm allowed to say who this is from. Sometimes they don't tell you. Can we get rid of Ray and replace it with Baby Yoda? Yes. Yes, we can. Ooh, books. Books. Ooh, I like books. Wooch. Books. No Man's World. What happened to Earth after Vagentem left? No Man's World, book 1. And, okay. Oh, thank you so much. Two of them. Oh, I hope I didn't hold this up to the thing. I didn't hold that up to the camera. And, wooch. A letter. I like letters. Discord has about 60 plus GIFs of Baby Yoda. Oh, I like those. Yeah, but I don't want the GIFs. I do clips of it because, you know, fair use and Peace Corps, etc., etc. That's why we have the Zoom. I should do a cleavage cam too. Zoom for the cleavage cam, huh? I like science.
I like science.
I like money. Yeah.
I like science.
I like turtles.
I like science.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
I like science.
I like this one.
Totally not Brie Larson's ass. Totally not Brie Larson's ass. Is Drunk 3PO in chat? Hail Drunk 3PO. I didn't see him in chat there. Ooh, it's a letter. I like letters. I was afraid to read letters here. So great to have someone equally passionate about Godzilla and the Phantom Menace as me. Oh, cool. It's even more great now I can expect you a weekly high council. Love all you guys. And feeling being a part of this community is something special. And something I take seriously, not as serious as SJWs. You're insightful, your videos are quite enjoyable. And your personality is warm and charming. Keep it up. Oh, thank you. This letter is a show of gratitude along with the books attached. You, Jeremy, Jeff, Gary, EVS, and the rest are such an inspiration for me. I finally really focused on my writing again. After 6 years, I have finished my novel. It will be available for free once my website is up. I want to provide you 2 copies, even if you don't ever read it. It's a gift from a fan. Proof, oh my god, of the inspiration I have garnered from being part of this community. Thank you the best, Adam Jordan. Okay, so here we go. I did want to say his name. Because, okay, so this is his book. Oh, dude, check this out. Absolutely. I'm like, yeah, you definitely check this out. I'm like honored. I'm honored. It's so, because that's what's kind of inspired me to make the videos again, is being part of the Phantom Menace community with everybody. I kind of go through slumps. I'm not gonna lie. I'll go through a slump where I'm less inspired. I have a lot less confidence. And then, then something will happen like this, or and I'm like, oh, it's on, we're going back in, or, like JJ calling out the Phantom Menace by name, etc., etc. It's really touching that we're actually doing something like Baby Yoda is all because of us. Also, thank you so much, Michael Clark here. So glad you got your gift. You got so much more coming. Oh, thank you so much. You have done so much. I really appreciate it. I never, go on here expecting, people are going to donate. I like getting on and just chatting with you guys because, like I said, I'm alone on Thanksgiving. And, what else are you going to do but hang out with, how many are you here? 125 of your closest friends, right? And that's kind of giving me drive, and I'm not just sitting here alone just watching YouTube videos or eating or something. And that's because I'm a boredom eater. That's why I'm fat. I eat when I'm a little bit bored, and I try and get on and do something productive. And this is gives me purpose. It's not just going to a shitty job I hate at 3 a.m. And here's where I'm gonna get teary. I'm really, really appreciative that I didn't have to go in and work a retail job being snowed out like Wednesday, where I couldn't even get out of the driveway, and risk being fired for not showing up on a Black Friday sale that starts at 6 o'clock on Thanksgiving Day, because that's what these jobs do. That's what these stores do. I had so many times where, oh yeah, you got to show up for Black Friday, it's mandatory, you get fired. And I've worked retail 8 some years, so in a row at one store, and then another 2 at another, and then it's soul crushing because they treat everything like it's life and death, and it's just not. Oh, Shane Carol May, thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving, you rock. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. You guys rock. I am don't think for a second I don't appreciate every second I'm here and not out at some shitty store listening to god awful Christmas music for 8 hours at a time because they give me, 12 hours of work I have to get done in 8 hours or 4 hours sometimes. And yeah, and like you show up for a 4-hour shift, you're staying 8 hours because, oh, can you stay? I guess. I mean, now I gotta spend $5 on food, which is gonna be, one of the hours, and then you're just gonna cut the 4 hours later. So now you're costing me more money by staying, but and that's how retail am, right? That's how retail am. But yeah, fuck Black Friday, and that's why I'm not doing a lot for the Black Friday. Plus it's like money's not really. I'm trying, just in case YouTube kills my channel, I'm like trying not to spend frivolously. It's hard not to spend really frivolously though, because sometimes you just want to buy something stupid and fun for yourself. That's why I got the guitar a few months back, or the newest one there, or the sitar or anything. But Grace Lunatic, did you see my Streamlabs? Let me see. Let me double check it. Let me see. $1. My Thanksgiving consisted of both my kitchen sink flooding over because my jackass neighbor put something down the garbage disposal, and everything underneath the sink getting wet and being ruined, and then waiting on a plumber to show up. Thanks. Yay me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Deranged Lunatic. Holy crap. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, God, see, at least I'm on the up floor. I'm on the upper floor. So that's one thing. At least I'm probably the noisy one. I'm sure I'm the noisiest one here, and I bother everybody, but they don't seem to mind. They seem nice enough. I'm like, Michael Clark, $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. I only had you guys. You, Rosetta. I was struggling hard, being depressed with my father's sickness and missing my. Oh, I'm so sorry, Michael Clark. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I've been trying here to get as much crap done at home while I've got the chance, and then but I want to hang out with you guys because you guys are the community here. And Matt G, 125, 50.777 subs now. Also, what is the job history per YouTuber, glorious history career? Just retail. It was just retail. That was it. I mean, I did like a couple of months at a Taco Bell when I was 19. I did what did I do? Worked at a it was like a Big Lotsy sort of place, and then I've done like retail and fast food and shit jobs, because what else can you do? I mean, what else is there? BDad 8504. I can never buy anything for myself. My kid's birthday is 20 days before Christmas. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Like my birthday is 2 months after Christmas, and I get Christmas and birthday stuff together. David Quintana, I nearly got trampled on Black Friday. People are fucking vicious. Do they still do that? Last time I went to Black Friday, people lined up pretty reasonably. I don't really comb the Black Friday sales. There's video games I was kind of wanting, but I don't have time to play them anyway, so I was gonna just wait on them because there's nothing urgent. I mean, I got Luigi's Mansion, and that was the one I wanted, and then I never got around to finishing it. Maybe I'll play some of that tonight after I stream here, because I don't know. I gotta. This week's also kind of been pretty busy. This has been pretty busy for me. So, seeing Joker 2019 yet? Yes. Absolutely. I've got reviews of the Joker. I've got a review of that. Scotian Coast, love you. Mechanics. Well, thank you so much. Caesar Duran, I love South Park's episode of Black Friday. Oh, that was a good one, too. Strange Lunatic, you could do anything you set in mind to. You're probably one of the smartest YouTubers I've heard. And Thanksgiving, not too bad. I'm spending it with you. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. And I don't know. What I wouldn't... That's the thing. I don't always have the confidence to do anything. I don't always have the confidence to say, yes, I can do this or that. I mean, I didn't kill anybody, so I can't work at Marvel. I didn't bully anyone into suicide, so I won't work at DC. And that's my being jealous of people who get rewarded for bad behavior for the day. Waiting for reports of Walmart's doors being broken tomorrow when it opens again, since people seem to be shopping local more than Amazon this year. I think that Walmart don't they just stay open, and then they're like, because most of them are 24 hours, so they just say, they put it over the announcement, okay, our Black Friday deals, line up for them if you want whatever, go line up, and then they have them in bulk stacks everywhere. Like, they'll put, the video games over in the milk aisle or something. I don't know. Like, Fanta has a really good channel talking about a lot of that stuff, about, like, Black Friday and Walmart and shopping and all that crap. And of course, he also has the Tales from Retail stuff that I really enjoy his channel quite a bit. Baby Yoda versus Darth Sidious, new on YouTube, was well done. Oh, I gotta look at that. Somebody sent me that. Did you like the Crystal Foxes in episode 8? I don't remember them because they really didn't do anything. I liked them in the trailer, but they really didn't do anything in there. Yeah, Ryan Johnson sucks at Star Wars. That's the thing. Ryan Johnson's fine on his weird little comedies. I don't like him I don't like him for Star Wars. He's not a good Star Wars director. Baby Yoda versus Rey. Baby Yoda will drop a force something on her. Like, she'll lift a few little rocks. Baby Yoda will fucking drop a Star Destroyer on the bitch. Hopefully he does, because Baby Yoda is so cute. He's going after a froggy. Oh, he's so cute. I love Baby Yoda. Phantom is fun to watch on retail. It's still amazing about that crap. Oh, and retail's just shit lately. Like, retail, I'm surprised that any of these stores are still in business, to be perfectly honest. Because the way they treat their employees, like, I got annoyed. I saw the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I'm like, okay, first off, Macy's, pay your employees more than, like, $11 an hour. Second, give them more than 12 fucking hours a week. And then maybe people will support your stores. But no, they're closing a lot of them, too. Like, Macy's is gonna go under, which is no surprise because they're kind of shit. Matt G, $1 super chat. You working overnight at Taco Bell is the greatest things ever. The High Council might be, like, number 2 or 1. Who's buying Taco Bell at $4.25? Well, cops would go through the drive-thru at like 4 a.m. But here's the other thing. When you're there overnight, you have to bring stuff by hand because the machine counts down for an hour. So you've got to, like, calculate tax and everything by hand for an hour. Luckily, I could just go fuck off on the dishwasher and wash dishes in the back while they had the other people there. But no, I did work overnight from like 9 p.m. till 5 a.m. in a college town. Taco Bell, not fun. And then, of course, I got a day off one night for a concert, and they changed managers within a week because that's the type of thing fast food does all the time. So they forgot that, no, I was off this day. Oh, well, you're not anymore. No, I have a concert. I'm off this day. Oh, well, yeah. So I just, like, called in. Like, no, I thought I was supposed to be off this day. Oh, these people. Oh, did you get somebody to cover your shift? No, I arranged this, like, 2 weeks ago when I got the ticket. But that's how they are. And thank you so much for subscribing, Caleb Goodman. They took the Toys R Us. They took out the Toys R Us in Times Square. Well, they took out all the Toys R Us. They all went out of business. Does Mecha keep 100% of her live chat donations? Streamlabs, yes. YouTube takes 30% of the super chats. So, yeah, that's the thing. YouTube takes like 30% of it. But here's the thing. When you're a one-person channel, yeah, that's pretty much all you. Yeah, Streamlabs is like you get 97% or something. That's why I have it as, I mean, not everybody wants to use or can, so I'm like, I'll just make it an option for everybody. No, I'm not using BitChute. Oh. When I was a manager at McDonald's, I worked the midnight shift, but I would always turn the lights off at 4 to go smoke a joint in the play place area. I was 19, B Dad says. Why not, right? Why not? You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes because these fast food places are just shit. Like, nobody wants to be there. Nobody's working fast food because that's their dream job. They're working there, and we're retail. Nobody's working retail because that's what they wanted to do, unless they're a manager and they can sit their ass in an office all day and not actually have to deal with the customers, be the actual work, right? That's the thing. Unless you're like a store manager or a store secretary or something, you don't have to deal with all the bullshit of these jobs. And the customers are the worst thing sometimes at these stores because they do this thing. They're like, hey, go, where's the bathroom? Up your ass and to the left. That's where the bathroom is. Just shit like that. Why would you snap at me? First off, why would you snap at me? Second, am I like a dog? Or sometimes they'll whistle, or sometimes they'll touch you. Like, don't you fucking touch me. Oh, I hated it. Matt G, I did overnight at a convenience store for most of a year. See, when I was doing retail, I'd go in at like 6 in the morning, but then it would keep getting bumped back and back and back. So some nights you would go in like 2 in the morning, and some nights you would go in at 11 at night, and it was just shit. It was just shit. More 20, hey Mecha, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving! Greg C, they work fast food because they have no ambition. That's not true. That's not true. I mean, you have plenty of ambition, but then you just might not know how to deal with it, or you might not be able to do other stuff. Because let's say you're somebody who is like me, a white girl from the middle of America here in Colorado. You're not going to get a lot of grants and handouts. You're not going to get a lot of help if you are just a, generic, normal white person. So you'd have to take out millions of dollars in student loans practically, because it might as well be by the time you pay it back. And you're almost stuck being a professional student. Depending on what you could do, sometimes it's not even worth it to go to college for this stuff, just to get preached at. Diversity, am good. Yes, but what about this career path thing that I want? Diversity. Shove it up your ass. Shove your diversity up your ass. Diversity doesn't mean good. Ever work at a grocery store? No, not a grocery store. During Lunatic, I worked retail for years. The public suck almost as much as management. Oh, God, don't get me started. Retail is the first place I noticed where people were just failing up, too. The more incompetent you were, the more you were rewarded, because as long as you're a kiss ass. And that's the thing. I have never been a kiss ass. I have never gone in and just sucked somebody off just to advance. I've never been part of the little clique just to advance in anything. And the fact that I've come this far on YouTube being very much my own thing. I'm not the biggest, I'm not the biggest social sort of person even normally. And I don't feel like I don't feel like I have to constantly, how do I put this? With YouTube, you don't have to do that. It's not like retail where you've got this click and that click. With YouTube, it's pretty much as long as you are good and you don't piss people off, then you're pretty much fine. You don't have to go and kiss people's butts all the time, which is great. I love that. Michael Clark 299 super chat. Thank you so much. Matt G, I did work at Starbucks once. I completely stunk on ice there. I wouldn't even know. I don't even drink Starbucks. I wouldn't even know what to, how to make anything. I don't even know what to order there. Because A, I don't like hot coffee. And B, I'm not, somebody who can really go around affording Starbucks, really, on any given day. That's the other thing. Because Starbucks is not exactly cheap. So I don't really go there. Because, what do they have even? I don't know. In other words, what white privilege? I know exactly. That's another day. Topic for another day. We're supposed to be happy. We're supposed to be happy. SJWs don't want diversity. They want special treatment that makes them liars. They do. I think they do want special treatment. I think they want to complain. They want to be like, hey, what about me? What about me? What about me? Yeah, what about me, though? Hello, Black Phoenix. Finch Harper. I was a manager at Barnes & Noble for 5 years. The biggest problem was people filming in the bathroom. Oh no. What are they filming in the bathroom? Porn? Are they filming porn? Or are they doing it as a giggity stuff? I suppose that would be something, right? I have the tiniest cup for the wine here that I'm not a big wine person, but Rob got it and I should probably finish that. Because why not? Why not? We'll do it on stream here. I mean, it's grape juice, but... And hello, Fennerfire! Mark Dowling, happy Thanksgiving all. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone! Loquacious Primate. I used to work retail. It's horrible because I had a degree in philosophy. So I went back and got a computer science degree. No woke preaching, just math and science. Now I don't have to work retail. Congrats. I wish I had the brain for coding and shit, because I just don't. I'm dyslexic as fuck, and I am not good at just a wall of text. I just see a wall of text. It's the same thing. It has to be if it's instructions or something, I just blank out. I have no comprehension. I'm even on board games. I'm the person. I'm like, no. Don't sit there and read me a manual for an hour. Don't hand me the manual to a board game and expect me to sit there and flip through it for like a half an hour while everybody like, no. I will just start. I can figure it out as I go. I'm really, really smart with that type of thing. But yeah. Were you ever officially full-time at these jobs or part-time? No, they don't give you full-time. They give you part-time. And you know what part-time is? Part-time is 20 hours a week, and then they fuck you and say, oh, no, or 80 a month. No, that means we can, like, fuck with you and make you work all this extra shit in the beginning and not tell you in advance, right? So you're exhausted and you're there all set for a 4-hour day, but no, we're going to keep you an 8-hour day now. And then we're going to take it off next week. It's like, yeah, but now I'm fucked because now, like I said, you gotta pay extra for now. You gotta get something to eat, and it's always crappy fast food because that's what they have at the malls. Oh, but no, they don't give you full time. They like to give you full time hours when it suits them, and then they're like, and then if you can't stay every time that they ask you, then they never ask you again, right? If you absolutely can't one day, like let's say you have plans or another job, God forbid, no, then you'll never be able to get asked again because you didn't want the hours when we offered you 2 extra the one day when you had like an appointment somewhere you had to be on the other end of town. Fuck off, retail. What about graphic design? There's usually little or no text in those programs, but you have to have artistic ability. I have none. I can't draw. I wouldn't know I'm not an artist. I'm just not. I'm not an artist at all. Grape juice, non-alcoholic wine. Oh, there's probably alcohol in it. It might have been fermented for a while. Yeah, Zoe Quinn's a poster child for what's wrong in 2019. Exactly. Can't she even draw? Do I even need to be able to draw to work at Marvel or DC or some dumb shit? Because, like, seriously. Hey, I have no interest in comic books. Haven't read one since, like, Archie in 1991 or Tales from the Crypt reprints. Well, give me a job at Marvel and DC. I haven't actually killed anybody, and I'll actually suck your dick. Whose dick do I have to suck at Marvel? Who's the guy? Yeah, I'll actually suck his dick. It's like, whatever. Who cares? Thank God the creepy old guy isn't there. Oh, that's Rob. He's not creepy. He's a little creepy. He's on Midnight's Edge. He's fun. I'm awesome. Briscoe E-Rob. Oh, thank you. You're awesome. You're an artist of the videocast. Well, I'm more of a verbal entertainer. I think the next logical step for me would be probably stand-up comedy would be like the next logical step. But of course I'm one of those people who I go on stage and like, yeah, all you guys with your 27 different genders, go fuck yourselves. Like seriously, I would be that person. So that's kind of my thing. Some people suck to get dick to get ahead. I do it for the taste of it, B-Dad says. Watch Boondocks. No, I don't like cartoons. Boondock Saints I liked, but you know. Like as a stand-up comedian that sits down. Well, that's because my camera's there. If I stood up, you'd only see like my gut. You'd only see me about right here if I stood up. Oh, Lord. Lost Jedi says bite them. I think it's a girl at Marvel now. I don't know. I'll eat pussy, whatever. Who cares? It's a girl over at Marvel. Because she probably would. An ethnic lesbian diversity hire anyway, right? I work for Marvel. Don't look it up. Just believe me, Tubian. Hey, contract in hand. You got a contract, a cash check in advance. Or a cashier's check, advance payment. Stephen Klein, I'm a stand-up comedian. Everyone stands up and walks out on me. Well, what else could I do? Just yell, you know. There's a really great comedian that I like from. He's an Australian comedian, but he's more famous in Britain. He's like, yeah, I just yell cunt for a living. It's great. Like, hey, I could do that. I have done that anyway, but math is outdated too. Gender means anything, so all answers are correct. People are outdated, I think. People just need to stop being these mindless NPCs. That's the thing. Like I don't like mindlessness on either side of the coin, right? I don't like people who are blind followers, and that's what I love about the community on like the Fandom Menace. You don't get the blind followers, you don't get the NPC mentality, you know. You get people who are like, yeah, I disagree with you, but you know, whatever, you do you. And that's what we kind of want. We want to be able to disagree with each other civilly. We want to be able to have the conversations that we have, you know, like porgs are not as good as Baby Yoda, etc., you know. Matt G, $1 Streamlabs, would you ever consider a career in radio? I think that's the logical step from being a YouTuber. You're on the air in a way. Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I just don't know any of the current music, and it's all kind of shit now. It's like, I know Ghost, but they're relics. They're an exception. Like, all these new bands, I'm like, why is the heavy metal station playing this shit? This isn't heavy metal. You know, or it's weird, like... Yes, we're not an echo chamber. I was thinking a podcast. You know, I already do the podcast with Midnight's Edge after dark. We do those, and I do pretty much. Well, I do a creepy little book with Pete at night. I'm gonna try and stay up tonight for that. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can be there, but I'm gonna try because my schedule got flipped this last week, so I've been getting up super early, and I don't like that. Or talk radio. Well, that's the thing. People only want, like, political shit in talk radio, though. I don't know anything about politics. People are like, politics. I'm like, can these guys be put to sleep already? I mean, I'm just so tired. Is there a way to get rid of these people in the White House? All of them, like or just not the White House. It's the fucking government. The all of them. These assholes who are running, and I got to hear about it. Oh, I'm tired of them. I don't like any of them. But that's the thing. I don't know what talk radio does anymore. But I'm assuming it's all politics ball or shit like that I don't even know anything about. Even Daisy Ridley said the Baby Yoda is cuter than porks, right? No one wants that on the radio. I think a lot of people do, though. Well, this is the thing. We're kind of, what the Fandom Menace has started, we are kind of the talk radio generation now. We're kind of getting to that age where we do like the talk radio. And we do just want to hear the discussions because we're tired of just this mindless entertainment and stuff, and I think we're grown up and we're realizing that, you know, hey, Star Wars isn't that great anymore. And we're kind of slowly going through the grief process with Star Wars and Star Trek and all these things that just aren't that great anymore. And YouTube has evolved into like the Rush Limbaugh shit from the 90s, you know, the politics talk radio. Well, it's kind of just spilled over into more entertainment and YouTube, and you get a lot of that with like the sports stuff too, I suppose. But how long till Disney destroys the Mandalorian? I don't like it now, so as long as they don't kill Baby Yoda, I don't know. As long as they don't kill Baby Yoda, I think it'll be fine. But I'm not enjoying it. I'm really not enjoying it. Other than Baby Yoda, really. Parents always say don't talk about religion or politics. So then came Trump, and now we see why they say don't talk about it, because no one agrees. I know. So many people. Here. Oh, I don't want to get into the politics, Paul. Look into getting a real estate license. No. No, God, you know how much those cost? And then you got to be on the phone with people all day? No, I would hate that. I have a great deal of social anxiety. I do not want any responsibility. That's the thing. I don't want the responsibility. I would fucking hate having to sell real estate because you gotta drive all these assholes around everywhere, or you gotta say no, and they're horrible. No, I would hate it. God, no, I don't want to fucking buy a house and deal with those real estate people. And oh, no, God, no. Oh, hate it. I would hate that. Because, see, I don't like making phone calls. I don't like getting phone calls. I don't like dealing with people that I don't know. I don't like dealing with a lot of people, you know. I don't like having to do people's shit for them. I don't like dealing with calling people. I just hate it. You make a lot of money from it. No, you don't. Not with me. I would be like, I'm afraid to call anybody. No, I would be terrified. Yeah, it would be me. I would go in for the real estate license and be like, oh, well, why do you want to do real estate? I don't. First of all, so that would be one strike against me. Then it'd be, okay, well, what do you know about it? Nothing. Well, what do you enjoy dealing with the public? No. I have, oh, well, it's $1,000 for your license. Fuck this. And that's how that would go. So no, I hate calling people on the phone. I don't know how well this high council thing is going to go because like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know how to host shit. I have a great deal of social anxiety. I always get afraid. I get afraid. So I don't like asking anybody for anything. So yeah, I would be too afraid to. Scravage, happy Thanksgiving! Well, thank you so much, Scravage. $2.99. You're watching the new Harley Quinn animated series. There's a fucking Harley Quinn animated series? God, I hate Harley Quinn. Hate Harley Quinn with a passion. She is one of my least favorite characters. I will not watch any Harley Quinn. I don't even want to watch Birds of Prey. So I didn't watch the Batman animated series. Not watching Harley Quinn, no. No, Mecha, you just don't like people in person. No, I don't like people on the phone. I don't like I just have such horrible anxiety with that. So you want to be paid well and actually speak to people who work with computers. I guess if I think of anything, I let you know. Well, it's not that I don't want to work with people. Basically, I can work with computers. Like, I could build a fucking computer. Don't make me program it. I could build one, but don't make me program the damn thing. That's the thing. I have way too much. Like they were trying to pressure me into doing an interview with the porn star Captain Marvel, and I'm like, I don't want to interview people. I don't want to do this. So I got afraid and I didn't do it. So, because I don't know what to. This is part of why I don't have a lot of people on my channel, because I'd be like, I don't know what to say to you. I don't like dealing with a lot of people I don't know. That's the thing, because I just get afraid and everything. As a host, you get to tell people when to shut up. I don't know. I feel like when you invite Rob and Tom to the show. But with StreamYards, not Discord, and I hate using StreamYards. It's such a, oh fuck, I hate using StreamYards. The problem with StreamYards is it sucks up so much of the computer's CPU usage, and like, I have a decent computer. I can barely run fucking StreamYards even as it is, but Rachel Lucic, $1 super chat. Oh, Streamlabs. Meg, I thought you were my girlfriend. Now I'm jealous of Rob. Oh, Rob's Rob. He's that's the thing. How close are you to Boulder? KGNU is always looking for not close enough to, if people want to send me a car, that'd be great. I was looking for volunteers. It's pretty easy to get a shift. We're the only person at the station. Well, here's the thing. I mean, if people want to donate a car to me so I can actually get somewhere, I'm kind of fucked if I don't do YouTube. Good hardware. What about working as a tech? You probably don't need a full degree. Well, and that's the thing. I don't have time or money or any way to get certification. So I wouldn't know what to do. I really wouldn't know what to do. And I'm 40 and I'm not young anymore. I'm not qualified for anything. Like, I have no school behind me. That's why I was working retail and I was miserable. And that's one of the things that pisses me off about my life in general, because I don't have the skill set to do anything. So, and I'm not looking for a job anyway right now. I'll worry about it if I need one, and then I'll just fucking go work at a brothel or something for $50 a month because I'm fat and I wouldn't even be able to do that. To give you a car, you'd have to pay taxes. Look at the Oprah incident. Yeah, that's the other thing. So yeah, don't give me a car or anything. Sell pot is legal there. Well, no, you have to know what you're doing with that too. I do not smoke weed, contrary to popular belief. I know nothing about it, so I would not be able to recommend anything. Like, I don't know anything about this. That's the other thing. Like, I don't know anything about it. I really, really don't. People are like, oh, you're a big pothead. No, not really. I know what it looks like, sort of. I don't know the difference between this and that and the other, and that's what you kind of have to do. It's kind of like being a wine person. You kind of have to know the difference between, like, the versions of it. I'm like, I don't know, the one that doesn't taste bad. Give me the one that says tequila on the bottle. JD TV, you're 40. I thought you were late 20s at best. Nah, I'm old fart. Hello, Joshua Tika. Taco Cow wishes you a happy turkey day. Happy turkey day. Hold on, the writing crop, it might help. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. But that's the thing. I'm too old to do jobs. Lindsay Quest, $2 super chat, or thank you so much. Yeah, it is a super chat. I thought it was a sticker. $2 super chat. Thank you so much with the turkey. Being a wine expert is hard. I know that for a fact. That's like being a weed expert. You got to know all the stuff. You got to know all the ins and outs and the variations and like I don't know any of that shit. And the strains. And hello, Eman HDZ. No, I'm an old fart. She'd be an actress. This one actor from Leave It to Beaver got started in his 50s. Well, men can do that. Men can go into acting at a certain age. That's the thing. I also have no talent or skill. Oh, that's the only thing. Only men can go into acting. Tags Mickey, $5 Streamlabs. Happy Thanksgiving, Mecha. Hope this will help towards you getting a car. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm probably not getting one anytime soon, though, but thank you. I just can't afford it. I just couldn't afford it because you got to do insurance and you got to do payments, and I don't. Once my roommate moves out in April, I don't know what I'm gonna do because that's when YouTube's gonna probably cut everybody down 90%, which will mean that's not enough for rent. Yay! So yeah, car probably not on the horizon anytime soon. Not on the horizon. Taco Cat wishes to address how SJWs go after Baby Yoda. I also back you up against these cowards. Oh, thank you. Yeah, why are they hating Baby Yoda? They just want to complain just to be relevant, I think, at this point. Like they just don't like it because we do, I think. I really think that's it. They don't like it because we do. And that's the problem. Like, how do you not like Baby Yoda? He's the cute here. How do you not like Baby Yoda? Oh, little cat. Boop. Boop. Gulp. He's a big stupid froggy. Ah, he's happy. He's like, what? Oh, he's so cute. I love Baby Yoda. Absolutely. Making videos is a skill. As someone who's tried it and is bad at it, I know. Oh, Peter Gray. Thank you. I don't know if it's a skill. I just kind of go and yell at a camera. And hopefully I can trim it. I'm working more. I am trying to improve this a little bit. I'm trying to improve the P score. So camera angles. I'm going to probably add one more for the cleavage cam, for jiggle cam. Because how much is that going to get me banned on YouTube? I mean, I figure they could do it on The Man Show, and they could do it on Married with Children, and I would hope that the liberals are not so regressive that they've become Republicans and decide to censor jiggling, because, that's the type of thing that they would do, wouldn't it? Just to throw it back at them. See, I like to insult them with that one. I like to insult them with that. Because I don't like either side, to be honest. But why the Mandalorian's a half an hour, not an hour, so I don't fall asleep and gouge my eyes out. I don't like the Mandalorian, sorry. You think you have no skills. Most people have a limited skill set. It's never been easier to learn new stuff. Most people aren't geniuses and rely on charm. You have that. Oh, no. I have the genius. I don't have the charm. In person, I am exactly what you see on YouTube, only more scared and more insulting. Like, I will insult people to their face and not even realize I'm doing it, so. I say cuteness poll between Baby Yoda and Gizmo. I say Gizmo wins. I don't think Gizmo. I don't know. Baby Yoda's a little cuter, I think, because he's green and adorable. But Therapod Hunter, I love your jiggling. Well, thank you. Trees Lunatic. It's okay. Okay, it's time for you and Rob to become roommates. Mom always said 2 can live cheaper than 1. He's on the other side of the planet, though. He's on the other side of the country. So I don't know. That's gonna happen anytime soon. I don't think that would happen. Plus, I don't really have anywhere to put anybody. Are you a Scorpio? No, I'm an Aquarius. Baby Yoda toys will sell all the sequel toys. I don't think they're going to have that many. I don't think that they anticipated. Well, I don't think they anticipated having Disney Plus so early. I think that they thought Rise of Skywalker was going to do better than it did because I think they had this planned out for years now. And now all of a sudden, I think they were going to drop, they were probably going to drop Disney Plus sometime in spring, sometime in like first quarter to boost first quarter. And they did not do that. They dropped it right now, right before Rise of Skywalker. Matchy, $1 Streamlabs. Oh, let me find it. Last night I was watching the Doctor Who 11th and 12th and the 60s Lost in Space. Are you a fan of those doctors in Lost in Space? Which one are 11 and 12? I forgot the numbers of them. I like David Tennant. I'm not a big Matt Smith Doctor Who fan. Who else? Who else do I like? I liked the 60s Lost in Space as a kid, and then I liked it as nap time show as an adult. So I did end up selling all the 60s Lost in Space because, yeah, it was good when I was like 10, but I really haven't watched it since, so. Grixie, I heard Short Trek was even worse. Oh, Short Treks. Don't watch Short Treks. Don't. Here's STD is horribly written. Don't watch Star Trek. If you love any Star Trek, avoid Picard and Discovery like the plague. They are for people who... Oh.
I like science.
That's from Star Trek Now. That am Star Trek Now. Star Trek is not good anymore. Star Trek has become a parody of itself. Star Trek is basically Big Bang Theory. That's the wrong picture. Let me find it. Let me find the right picture. I hope I have it here. I think I do. Is that it? There it is. Oh, this image. There we go. That am Star Trek. No, oh. This is the main character. This is the Michael Burnham in action figure, complete with 0 points of articulation. She is flat and expressionless. And the most horrible thing that ever happened to Star Trek, because apparently Spock needed an adopted sister. Oh, Star Trek breaks my head. Star Trek literally breaks my brain. Star Trek Discovery is... Star Trek Discovery is like they decided to pander to the absolute wrong crowd who has never ever heard of Star Trek before. Not only are they pandering to that crowd, they're also letting them write it. It is horrendously ableist. You have learning disabled Spock. I'm not even kidding. You have learning disabled Spock sitting there like it breaks my brain. It literally breaks my brain. I don't know how else to say it. It just is the worst thing I've ever seen. And I would love for it to go away. Chuck died for me when the Enterprise... when they entered Enterprise as a holodeck. Yeah, that wasn't that great. Yeah, Star Trek was once the smartest show on TV, and now the dumbest. It would be impressive if it wasn't so sad. I know. Who's hated more, Michael Burnham or Brie Larson? Brie Larson is bitchier. The character Michael Burnham is a cunt. Sonequa Martin Green does not seem to be a cunt in real life. She seems to be much more likable than Brie Larson. Brie Larson is bratty, bitchy, cunty, all of those things. And if my pop-up will ever work, it is not going to, because I need a new... of course. I need a new Stream Deck, damn it. One of these days I'll get one. So Knives Out, I also thought it had too much immigration politics in it, but I liked the ending. It's... yeah, but here's the thing. I'm not an ist, so that part really didn't really seem to me like it. I don't think it had like the politics of it. I think that character happened.
I just
Shut up, Brie.
People, and I just play people. I didn't play Captain Marvel because I wanted to be.
Shut up, Brie. No one asked you. You're also late, Brie.
Smoke weed every day.
Bounce Fund update. Oh, where's the Bounce Fund? Oh, Bounce Fund. I'm refreshing. Oh no, I refreshed the wrong thing. Well, I refreshed the wrong one. We are about 25 away. We're about 25 away now. I refreshed the wrong thing. Also, Dennis Fairman. Hi, sweetie. Hello, Dennis Fairman. See, I could have actually bounced here. Thank you so much. $2 super chat. Hopefully it pops up. Did it pop up? There we go. It's 420 somewhere. Well, I do have a 420 super chat reward. But yeah, we're about 25 away. 23 away now. Jiggles 2020, make fandom culture great again. Yes. Loquacious Primate. Brie Larson is probably a sweet, dorky genius playing 4D chess in her minds. I don't know if she's sweet, but I think she's... Everything I think of with her, or I notice with her, is she's one of those bratty little kids. She's just a brat. She's just a whiny little brat, and that's the thing. She's just the bratty kid who told her mother how to raise her, because if not, you would be... she would be like, oh, I can call Child Protective Services, thank you very much. And that's who Brie Larson is. Brie is a lizard person who wants to be human. Scavenge 199. Thank you so much. And Therapod Hunter, £2 super chat. Jiggle, jiggle. Well, of course we gotta jiggle. And one of these days I'm gonna get the jiggle cam. We'll do the jiggle cam then next. That'll be my next Zoom. It'll be jiggle cam. But Brie was late by several months, so she would... I bet if Brie was late by several months, she would start sweating bullets. And Desiree, happy Thanksgiving. Well, thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. You guys are so nice and sweet and wonderful today. Like, here I am just thinking, okay, I'll just spend Thanksgiving, doing whatever. And, like, no, maybe I should stream. Can't wait for the jiggle cam. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do here. Might be able to do it here. Copy, transform. Can I just copy? Copy there. Boop. Copy. Now where does it put it? Where to put it? I'm looking. See, you can just copy them in OBS here. So that's that one. Where's the other? No way. Oh, holy crap. Thank you so much. Greg C, $20. You have reached your goal. It is the way. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Let me count it up. It's close enough, right? It's close enough. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Well, thank you. Holy shit. See, I'm trying to get the jiggle cam here. I was trying to get a jiggle cam ready for it. I don't see where my copied video capture is, though. So that's not it. Boop. No, that's this one. That's the Zoom. I'm looking. Oh, if I could do it. Oh, I guess it didn't do it. It didn't do it. But you know where to put it. I do. Well, I'm trying to... I don't know if it did it. Whoosh. All right. Now we're free. Now we got... That's a shitty bra. Oh, that was the thing I had to buy for Black Friday was bras. I don't know if I can right now. I don't know if I can right now because like all you guys are so generous and wonderful, but yeah, that won't be until the middle of next month when we get paid for anything. Thank you so much. We gotta go this way. Matt G, $2. Stop watching Enterprise because it had stuff that didn't make sense for where Starfleet should be at the time, like the Time War. Earth is nobody during that time period. They should not be in any Time War. Let's see. Then the Ferengi showed up. Lol, come on. Oh, yeah. Well, and Enterprise was just... I didn't like the whole Xindi crap. That was boring as shit. And, the Xindi... the Xindi timeline, not... It wasn't fun just watching all that crap. Alright, copy. Did it do it? No, I don't think it did. Or if it did, I don't know where it put it. Yeah, I don't know if it lets me do more than one. Unless I put it at the bottom. No, I don't think it lets me do more than one. Only one. That's alright. The, it's good enough. It's good enough. Maybe I'll adjust it. But I like having it zoom on my face for when I do my weird expressions. The rapper without 10,000 heard about them attacking Baby Yoda in the show for not including women. Well, yeah, that's just Anita Sarkeesian being a stupid cunt and not understanding what words mean or watching the show she's complaining about. Because, guess what, Anita? If I want to see a bunch of chicks in Star Wars, I'd watch Rey. Thank you very much. The Xindi was for 9/11. Yeah, and that's what happens when you introduce real-world politics into something where it shouldn't be. Like Star Trek, you can have political ideas as long as they're, like, alien appropriate. But it was so heavy-handed. It was just such a heavy-handed thing. And they took them for fucking ever, too. There's been less and less aliens and more humans now. And I don't like seeing so many humans in my Star Wars, too. Now, good question. If Discovery is going 900 years into the future, shouldn't they bump into the time ship eventually? Time ship relativity. You would think so. You would think so. But I don't think they... Well, the thing is, with the Discovery writers and those people, they have only ever seen the cage of Star Trek and maybe a few episodes here and there. They don't actually watch Star Trek. They watched the cage and the Big Bang Theory, and they think that that's what Star Trek is, because that is either what they're being instructed to write, or they're just that clueless and that they're that much of they're not. They're just fake geeks. They don't understand what Star Trek is. They know Big Bang Theory. They know that that's what they've turned Spock into. He's Sheldon.
I like science.
No one asked you, Spock. Shut up. Enterprise's 4th season was pretty good once the Xindi stuff was wrapped up. Yeah, and I just usually have to skip through the Xindi arc until... And even, like, the one where they went back in time and there's Nazis and aliens and, that was stupid, too. I didn't like that one either. It's too much. There's a lot of really bad Enterprise episodes, you know, but I liked Dr. Phlox. I liked T'Pol. I like some of the characters on there. Mayweather is just absolutely immemorable. I didn't even remember he was on the show, and then I went back and I'm like, oh yeah, they had a guy there. I didn't remember Reed either. Like, how do I forget these characters? I watched Enterprise, and that's the thing. I watched it, like, the first few episodes when it first aired, when it was first on, and then I'm like, oh, this isn't that great. And I ended up not having TV for a while, and then I went back and rewatched it when I had TV, and it wasn't that great. It really wasn't, but it never made me hate Star Trek. It was never something where, oh, this is so not Star Trek. It was just never that great. And that was the biggest problem with Enterprise. And now you've got Discovery, where I actively hate what they've done with Star Trek. I cannot stand 1 minute I'm watching that show, and it's terrible. Did you see Red Letter Media's parody spoof on STD? Yes. Oh, I like their parody. That was good. Good Trek brings in contemporary issues and subtle metaphors. Yeah, they do. Well, they don't do that now. They're just so heavy-handed. What are your thoughts on Enterprise's blue aliens? Which ones are the blue aliens? Like the Andorians? I like the Andorians. Like, Shran was great. That was one of the better parts, was the Andorian and human sort of anti-friendship. That's the type of thing you would want to see in Star Trek. You know, that's the type of thing. You would get the respect of these aliens who are alien. That's the thing. Aliens are kind of representative of these other countries, right? That is your political thing. So you have these alien story arcs where you can say, hey, this, you know, we were sort of enemies, but we're not, but we have to work together on this thing. And that is what they did really well. You know, you had Shran calling Archer pink skin. That I liked. Enterprise has a smattering of good episodes. They have a few. Discovery needs a Baby Yoda. Discovery needs Baby Yoda to eat the ship. Baby Yoda and Nibbler come in, and Baby Yoda swallows Michael Burnham whole, and then Nibbler comes in and swallows the ship, and they poop dark matter, and we go off into a better galaxy with Baby Yoda, Nibbler, Baby Groot, and Rocket Raccoon and Goose the Cat, and they all drive off into the sunset and have porgs on their ship. Because porgs. When did Vulcans become idiots? When Discovery happened.
I like science.
Yeah, when Discovery became a thing. Pumpkin pie. I have pumpkin pie. I haven't eaten it yet. It's the hugest piece ever. I haven't eaten any yet. Should I take a bite? I know it's good because I had a bite the other day. It's still good. I'm getting too much of it, especially on screen. I read that Star Trek 4 is back on. Why? And it's really not. It's really not. Here's the thing with Star Trek 4. They want people to make videos on it, and that's why I'm not making a video on it. And here's the thing, you'll find all the shill people who actually did and who are actually caring about it, you know, all those channels. When we talked about it over on Midnight's Edge, we said, yeah, basically they've gone through how many different directors, writers, producers for this start. I mean, Quentin Tarantino, you know, his is still apparently on. So I will actually talk about it when we actually have, when they begin filming, right? When they have their cast, when they have like, oh, casting news, here's this new person in here and they've hired for, and it starts filming, and then I'll start reporting on it because I don't care right now. It's just an announced thing. It's another one of Alex Kurtzman's, you know, like the Section 31 show that doesn't have a series order and all this garbage because they just want to get press out there So I decree we don't talk about Star Trek 4, at least the fourth JJ Star Trek, because who the fuck cares about it? Nobody's gonna watch it. And they only want us tweeting about it for paired analytics so they can show their investors, oh, people care. And you know what? We don't care. I don't care enough to make a video on this new Star Trek. Matt G, $1 Streamlabs. Gary mentioned once he didn't like Generations. I think it's important to remember, while Discovery is the worst, that doesn't mean every minute of Trek, oh yeah, from 66 to 05 was perfect. Besides Enterprise, do you have any criticism of classic Trek you don't care for? Oh yeah, there's plenty of classic Trek episodes I'm not super in love with. I mean, there's some Next Generation episodes that are stinkers. There's some Voyager episodes that are stinkers. There's some movies, Insurrection, I'm not a fan of at all. I kind of think of it as like the bad version of Who Watches the Watchers. You know, the Picard. Yeah, there's a lot of bad Trek out there, don't get me wrong, but it was never insulting. It was never making me go fuck you to the screen when I would see it. It was never as bad as it is now. Not only that, I've never been called names for complaining about it until now. I've never been treated like I am less than because I've complained about it. And that's, at the end of the day, Star Trek is something I really always have loved, and what they're doing to it, I feel more attacked and insulted as a Star Trek fan than I do as a Star Wars fan with what they've been doing. Because at least Star Wars kind of looks like Star Wars, and it kind of feels like it in some places. Discovery, no. Discovery feels like a bad parody of something that the Big Bang Theory would be reenacting for an episode. You know, that's what it really feels like to me. Lily Woodward, happy Thanksgiving! Loquacious Primate, I kind of like Generations. I like Generations. I've got the poster somewhere. I think it's in the other room. I like Generations. It's one of my favorite ones. I know it's not good. It's stupid. But I liked it. I like Generations. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm so wasted right now. Chef Carolyn. Oh, happy Thanksgiving. Grapes that might be fermented a bit. Is the Orville back on the air? Not yet. It'll be, next year? Because we're working on more visual effects, which is going to be really interesting. I hope anyway. Matt G, Star Trek the motion picture, I think it just isn't good. It's okay, but not good. Oh yeah, I don't like the motion picture that much either. It's a little too weird and slow for me. There's parts of it that are really, really good, and then there's parts that aren't. So that one's just not my taste, but I grew up more with Next Generation. And I still love the original series in places. You know, there's some episodes that I kind of fall asleep during. Not gonna lie, but then again, I might have been, taking too many painkillers when I was watching it last time. Come on, focus. Thank you. I'm not going to say Star Trek never had problems. Same thing with Star Wars. Star Wars always had issues. We were just never yelled at and called a bunch of ists and phobes for complaining about the issues. And they were never so bad that you're like, this isn't even Star Trek. It was never... Like, there's a couple of issues on Enterprise where they had Dr. Phlox do some things he didn't agree with, or, you had some of these characters say, yeah, I didn't like this choice either. But it was never something like it is now, where they're just outright antagonistic of the fan base. Like, going into the Star Trek Las Vegas, some of the Discovery cast was just outright hateful towards the audience. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to support your project if you're going to be doing that. I don't care what you're going to call me, an istinophobe or whatever. Really didn't like Hugh having a civil war during Voyager. Yeah, that was not the greatest, but... Freckle Felgar, hope you're having a blessed Turkey Day. I'm having one with you guys. We're having fun here. Hopefully the whole SJW trend will soon be a thing of the past. I think it will. I think we'll get rid of it pretty soon because they're realizing that all their stupid ass woke movies are not really going to, you can't just say, oh yeah, you're just a bunch of ists and phobes and make a lot of money at the box office. Because movies are not mandatory. People are not going to keep shelling out their hard-earned money for, $10, $15 for a movie, plus $5 for a drink, plus another $5 for popcorn per person. They're not going to keep doing that if you're going to insult them. Now, one of the good movies, go see Ford versus Ferrari. That was really, really good. I was recommending that on my Knives Out review, even though I really enjoyed Knives Out. Did not pay to get in. I liked it enough, but man, Ford versus Ferrari was a much better movie because it kind of felt like I need to do a review of that. I need to clip a review of Ford versus Ferrari for you guys. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. It was just like a movie with characters and people, and it was about people.
I just see people.
Shut up, Brie. It was just a character movie about people you actually liked and wanted to see on screen, you know? What the fuck is an hysterophobe? Fairy tale words. I know. People just don't like us. What do you think about Ann Winters joining the Orville? I don't know who Ann Winters is. Victoria Winters? Ann Southern? No point of reference there, so... if she's good, sure. I don't know who she is. I almost died watching Insurrection. I drank every time I heard forced relocation. Ugh. Forced relocation is not nearly as fun as a forced ejaculation. Sorry. Shove that one up your ass. And oh, wait, that's how you get one. Chef Caroline, I saw Nights Out of the Fam band. That's why I'm drunk as fuck. That movie sucked. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't enjoy it. I can see why people wouldn't enjoy it. I kind of liked this. I like Agatha Christie, though. That's the thing. I'm learning that I like the Agatha Christie stuff. Like, I really enjoyed Poirot. or whatever that Poirot movie was with Kenneth Branagh. I really enjoyed that one. That had Daisy Ridley in it, too. And, was Johnny Depp in that? Johnny Depp was in that, too, wasn't he? And, what's her name? Michelle Pfeiffer. That had pretty much everybody. I really liked that one. Way more than I thought I would. Rob! There's Rob in chat. Hello. We're already braless. And it's all your fault. Also, here's your wine. You left. Hello, Rob. Insurrection was a glorified TV episode. It was alright. It was alright. Giggity. Yeah, the Murder on the Orient Express. I liked that one. I'm looking forward to the next one. That one's actually coming up. They let Kenneth Branagh do the next one. I'm okay with that. It's not quite the Poirot that you've grown up on, but considering that I never watched him in the first place, I'm enjoying it. And I'm finding that that's more my style. And I'm sitting through all these damn superhero movies and I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is boring. This is boring. Oh, this is cool. Stuffy French guy on a or is he not French? He's Belgian. Weird OCD Belgian guy on a train who's smarter than everybody. I can relate to this character. I like this character. Yeah, they're doing Murder on the Nile next. Is Rob drunk? I bet Rob's drunk. So I'm dividing my attention here. Oh, he's got you working on a script. Oh, I'm sorry. You watched Black Panther finally. I've never seen Black Panther still. It just doesn't look good. It looks like another boring-ass superhero movie. I don't care. Not only that, I'm like tired of people saying, oh, you're just a racist if you don't like it. Well, how about if I don't see it, then you can't call me a racist. Billy Cross on a laptop. Dance from Michelle Specht. She's cute. Oh, she's a cutie. I like her. I like her a lot. Like, of course, I don't want to get into the whole... Well, that's another... It's not as good as everyone says it is. Pulling braless. Well, still here. Rob's still partying. Thought something was missing on cam. Rob isn't there. Well, that's because it was just a special occasion. And, he's not... Sometimes he's on in the corner from his shitty internet that he needs to fix. Sadly, I didn't have a lot to drink today. I'm drinking your wine, because there... The rapper heard about the issues with Frozen 2 and how the one girl in Alabama drew a weapon and people in line. I have a video on that actually, and it wasn't in Alabama. It was in the UK. So Black Panther is fine, but Disney put money into the CGI. Looks like 80%, like trash 80% of the time, and I hate too much CGI. I hate fight sequences in movies. I'm finding I like more speaking and thinking in movies anymore than I like action-y fight stuff. So, like, this is why I won't watch Alita Battle Angel either, because I know I'm gonna hate it. I just from the trailer, I'm like, creepy anime eye girl, fighting robot, teenage girl. There's just nothing for me in there. And I know that, like, an animal dies in this movie, and I don't even want to see it. So, don't recommend Alita Battle Angel. I'm not going to watch it or like it. I know that. I just know that from advance. Just based on, like, people who like it said they fell asleep during it. I'm like, oh God. Oh God. And that's during the boring part. And then I'm like, I just zone out on fight scenes. Like, that's what gets me in Discovery too. Is like, I just zone out on the fight sequences. When we were doing live watches. Oh, I want to start doing live watches again. Want to start doing the live watches of the Batwoman, Mandalorian. Probably tomorrow I'm going to do a live watch of Mandalorian if I can get their stupid app to work. And, yeah, I want to start doing more live watches because I like riffing stuff. I like watching stuff with you guys. So stay tuned for that one. You should do that on karaoke. What am I doing on karaoke? You aren't missing anything. That is okay. Murder of Roger Ackroyd by A. Christie is the best mystery novel. Yeah, but I want to read them. I want to watch the movie. That's the thing. I don't want to read the book. I'm going to read the book and it'll be something. Oh, and thank you so much, Rosetta Ellen. $2. Love to Queen Mecha. Well, thank you so much, Rosetta. You're such a sweetie. I'm scrolling. It was in Manchester, what I heard. I want to say it was in Birmingham in England, I want to say. How was the turkey burger? I didn't get a turkey burger. I didn't get one. Hail, Phantom Menace. What are we doing on karaoke? I saw something. Woot. Me or Rob? That was for Rob, okay? Are you for kids this time? Are we ever a kids stream? I don't think we're ever a kids stream. You heard about this Michael B. Jordan in Earth 2 Superman? I made a video on that last fucking year. Here's the thing. I don't like Superman either. I really don't. I've never seen a Superman movie. And I'm not going to start now, so don't ask. Don't ask. No, I didn't see Man of Steel. No, I didn't see, the Batman v Superman. No, I didn't see Justice League. What's the other one? Superman Returns. I didn't see that one. I don't like Superman. He's bad. I just don't. I never did. Have you seen Venom? No. I don't care about Venom either. Shadzar, did you ever watch the live action Lady and the Tramp? I don't remember seeing the animated one. I did a trailer reaction to it, and then I ended up privatizing it because I didn't want a lot of little asshole kids on my channel. Even though, do kids actually know what that is? Because that's so much for my time. Oh, Michael Clark, $2.99, one more super chat. Well, thank you so much. Holy crap, you were so generous tonight. I will tell Copa that you're not for children. Yeah, oh yeah. Not a kid's stream. Chef Carolyn, sadly, have Batwoman coming up this Sunday. It's fine. It's not the worst thing I've sat. It's not Discovery.
I like science.
It's not yours, Spock. Sticky Green 29 just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing.
Smoke weed every day.
Aquaman. I liked Aquaman. You watched all the bad movies. I know. Anna was telling people on her video, I'm not for kids. I know, and that's the thing. I'm not. Here, you want to drop your asshole kid here? You're going to pay me? Oh, where's my thing? Where's my Ryan Johnson thwacker? Gotta get my Ryan Johnson thwacker. So here's the thing. I used to be a gaming channel that was largely towards kids accidentally, because apparently little kids like the game I was playing. Who'd have thunk little kids would like a game that's a cross between Scooby-Doo, Pokemon, and what's the other thing? Garbage Pail Kids, where you collect all the little, like the snot-nosed thing and the thing that farts. I thought it was hilarious. Little kids apparently started watching that, and I'm like, I was miserable. Oh my god, I was miserable, because these people would drop their little asshole kid on my stream, and I'd be like, I'm not your babysitter. And then they'd be fighting in chat, and they'd be like, I'm unsubscribing. Shut up. And I have such anxiety, because I'm like, I'm not a babysitter. I'm not, and this was years ago. This was like years and years and years ago on the channel. That's part of why I'm kind of fucked now, and I'm like stuck in this little slump, or my P score sucks. So yeah, more stuff. Oh, and thank you so much, Rosetta. I just sent you the paddles. Almost done. Ooh, I like paddles. Said Lord, I see nips. Maybe a little bit. What game am I talking about? It's like this one. We're not gonna say the name of it, but I had a capture card on the second game, and I was playing the second game quite a bit, and the app version. Here's the thing, though. I didn't realize right away it was so damn many little kids, and it was like a month in, and I'm like, I'm miserable, I hate this. And they come into your chat and they fight. It's like throwing two cats inside of a paper bag and shaking it when you have kids in your chat. I don't like having kids in my chat because I don't know what to do with them, right? Because I can't just, get them out of the chat. And they do a lot of destructive things. They do the flagging and they do the downvoting and they do all that shit. I'm like, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. So I'm not a kids channel. Favorite Kubrick movies, Matt G, $1. Ooh, I like Full Metal Jacket a lot. I do like The Shining less than Full Metal Jacket. I'm not gonna lie. What else? What other Kubrick movies have I seen that? I saw 2001. I'm not the biggest 2001 fan. It's kind of dull. What else did he do? Clockwork Orange I liked. I like Clockwork Orange. What other Kubrick movies? Full Metal Jacket, Clockwork Orange. Those are the good ones, right? I can't think of any more he did. How much money to babysit some kids? Thousands would be what it would be worth. And I can't promise I won't just lock them in a closet with a 3DS or something. Here's a tablet. Go knock yourself out. Which is what parents do, apparently. And they don't realize that, if you want YouTube to babysit your kid, go to YouTube Kids. Don't go to YouTube. Oh, wait. That one failed, just like YouTube Gaming and YouTube Music and every other YouTube offshoot that nobody knows about. But oh, man. Mecha did not Frozen teach you to let it go? I didn't watch that fucking shit. Why would I watch Frozen? I was over 30 when it came out. Of course I'm not gonna watch Frozen. I mean, seriously, do I look like I'm 7? And here, in full disclosure, I probably would have watched Pee-wee's Playhouse instead of Frozen. I'm trying to think of the other movies that would have been out around the time I would have probably rather seen. Oh, Lord. Don't put kids in front of Mecha. Babies might break the screen trying to nurse. Rob says, like I said, whenever I read something underwrites, I have to stop and stare and ask myself, what could this possibly mean? Oh, well, he's not a native English speaker. That's the problem. But, good luck rewriting that. If you need any help, I'll be on. I know you don't, but I'll offer anyway. Offer my support. Lion King's better than Frozen. I didn't see that one either because it's the cartoon. And when the Lion King came out, I was watching Nightstand and Howard Stern, and I think The Critic was in reruns by then. And yeah, I was watching Kids in the Hall. I think was out. I don't like kid things. I don't like kiddie stuff. I don't like kids. I don't like kiddie things. Porgs are cute, but they're grown up kid things. So I was just never a big fan of that stuff. Be dad. Kids are awesome if you raise them right. My kid is super smart and funny and a total dick to idiots because he's sarcastic ass just like me. Oh, I know. And I'm not talking like you guys as kids. I'm talking about the other kids out there because you guys are really smart in chat. So you're not going to raise a bunch of assholes. The Garbage Pail Kid movie was probably out then. Well, Garbage Pail Kid movie was out in 86. And I did see that as a kid and it's terrible. Oh, God, that's a bad movie. But Mackenzie Aston was in it, and I was kind of like Mackenzie Aston as a kid because I like the more clean cut pretty boy types, but usually. Oh man, but yeah, the Garbage Pail Kid movie I did watch as a kid. It's not very good. I need to get that on DVD again. I think it's out on Blu-ray or something. I never replaced a lot of my stuff either because I never rewatch them. You're just an old kid hater. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want them coming in and breaking my toys, right? Did you see my giant Yoshi? So I got my giant Yoshi over at Dave & Buster's. Yeah, I'm in sweatpants because, Thanksgiving. They're not really sweatpants. They're more lounge. They're loungy knit pants. What am I rolling over? Don't roll over that. Also, Mecha Godzilla! Oh, it's so cute! Oh, he's so cute. Oh, Joe, he's so cute. Mecha Godzilla. Boop. So I got my Yoshi at Dave & Buster's. It's fucking huge. It's like bigger. I didn't realize it was so big. Baby Yoda is not Baby Groot. Oh, I think Baby Yoda's cuter. Now I did, you guys did send me a Baby Groot. I don't know if you can see him back there. Can you see him back there? There he is, Baby Groot. I want to rearrange the office a little bit better so all the stuff you guys send me can be over here. And because I got all my yokai medallions there. I want to. That was going to be one of the things. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know if I have time to, though. That was going to be one of the things I was going to do this weekend. But then I've been streaming and working and making videos, etc., etc. So, Vernetti, did you like Little Shop of Horrors? Yes and no. Yes and no. I have to. Well, I have the Audrey 2 plushie up there. Thing is, I've only really probably watched it twice since I've been an adult. And it does not hold up, sadly. It really doesn't. As much as I liked Rick Moranis was like one of my hugest movie stars as a kid. He, like, if he was in something, I would watch it. It doesn't hold up as well because it's I don't know. I think it's the music. I think I just don't like the music in it that much. That's part of it. At least the musical one. Sith Lord, Sith Lord smokes too much weed. You're smart. You're smart. It's really big or you're smaller. No, it's a big Yoshi. It's a big old honking Yoshi. It's so cute. It's so cute. I spent enough of Dave and Buster's to get him, but but that's the thing. You don't go every day. You go once in a great while. And that's the thing. You go get Thai food and you go to Dave and Buster's. Steve Martin as the dentist is awesome. Yeah, as a kid I liked it. As an adult I'm like, oh, because you understand more and you can like associate. Did you watch Flash Gordon? I did not. Watch the director's cut. I saw the director's cut in the theater. Didn't like it as much. I really didn't like it as much. I liked the happier ending more. So I did see it in the theater. That was one of the 2 times I've seen it as an adult. That might have really changed my mind on it too. I didn't like the director's cut as much. Yeah, and the original The Plant one. Yeah, that's the one I saw recently. They've officially canceled the new Mystery Science Theater 3000 on Netflix. Joel is looking for a new place to put it for stream. Don't, how about just cancel it? Can we recast Felicia Day with somebody like me who's a little bit more interesting? Because she is such a high school drama kid actor. She sucks. I'm sorry. Felicia Day, you suck. You're a bad actor and you're only famous because you're a nerd and you know about stupid shit like LARPing. You know, that's the only reason why you're famous, sweetheart. You're not funny, you're not a good actor. You know how to LARP and you got online with the geek community at the right place and the right time. God, that's the weakest thing is Felicia fucking Day. And Patton Oswalt's terrible too in that. I don't like that new Mystery Science Theater. It's kind of garbage. So Joel, if we can replace them with, more talented riffers, just watch my live streams when I watch The Mandalorian or Star Trek or anything like Batwoman. I'm doing the live riffing. And I don't need to sit there and watch it 500 times with a script. I'm quicker than those people. And I'm funnier and I'm cuter than Felicia Day. I don't like her. She's got a weird, awkward overbite. Fuck Felicia Day. I'm calling her out. I am officially, she is one of my enemies. What the fuck is LARPing? That's the people who go around and they play Dungeons and Dragons for real, but they have like bags of like powder and they say magic dust and magic missile and ugh. Yeah, Felicia Day and Will Wheaton both suck. I don't like Will Wheaton either. Well, who the hell? Fucking Jonah Ray? Oh, he wasn't even like the famous guy on the Nerdist stuff. Like, ugh, I don't like the Nerdist people. All those Nerdist people that came from like G4. Some of the G4 people were good, but if they stuck with the Nerdist shit, oh, they're just Schillersteins. I don't like them. Would you do a television show? Yes. Nerd fight. I'll challenge Felicia Day to a duel right now. Excuse me, I'm belching up Kool-Aid. It's not Kool-Aid. Play both of my guitars at the same time? I have more than 2. I have a few more than 2. I've got a couple back there. I still have to put the new string on the 12 string that Rob broke. Ahem. I don't know where the strings went either. I lost the strings though. Shit. They were right there and they are not there anymore. So I can't do that. I can't even change out my string on my 12 string. Shit. So the G4 people were, oh yeah, some of them were great. I liked the movie guy, when they had him on there. I liked him. Didn't mind Kevin Pereira. It's just when you get like Chris Hardwick and those sort of people who are just so shilly. They're so shilly. What type of duel? I don't know. What type of duel would I challenge her to? Because she's just one of those theater geeks. That's all she is. Am I drunk? Probably a little bit. Probably a little. I missed G4. I do too, Greg C. Have you seen Spider-Man the musical? Oh no, I did not. Play the guitars like Michelangelo, Badio. I wouldn't be able to. Dennis Fairman, I'm using up all my free super chats. Well, thank you so much. Do people have free super chats? I don't think I got one. I don't think it gave me a free super chat. How do you guys get free ones? How do you guys get free ones? Shilly. Oh, people who just... It's kind of the word I use for access media. Like Gary says, the people who write the articles just to have access to the stars by kissing their butts. And I always felt like I was I'm a little bit more like an entertainment version of Nancy Grace, where I'm coming out here yelling at the camera. Maybe a little Dr. Philling, a little bit people too. That's kind of how I feel. So, because I'm just calling out the entertainment industry. Also, why am I red right here? All right, we're fixing that. Yeah, I'm a little tipsy. I keep fixing my makeup. It's not helping, though. What is a free super chat? I don't know. Do you guys have them? I don't think I have any. I don't know. I tried to do one on some stream the other day. Who was I watching? I can't remember who I was watching, and it wouldn't let me. Oh, I was watching Anderton. I was watching Anderton's music, the guitar stream. I tweeted that out today. I was watching them because they were doing all their Black Friday demos. I was at dinner watching them. Justin Kelly, a.k.a. Pokemac, free super chat. Well, thank you so much, Justin Kelly. Thank you so much. Yoshi. I like my Yoshi. Where'd my Yoshi go? He fell. Oh, yeah, there's one of my other guitars. I need to find my string. I don't know where my strings went. So I have the extra strings for the 12 string because Rob, broke one. That's the wrong thing. Mecha, if you LARP, you can be a level elf with a baseball bat. I don't know what that means, but I would probably not use a baseball bat. I would probably use a tire iron. Matt G, $1 Streamlabs. Also, if you guys use Streamlabs, you can write a much longer message, but didn't mind the new MST, but the riffing isn't like the old show. The inside references to obscure pop culture stuff is what made the show, but to be fair, Riff Track and Joel's own cinematic Titanic wasn't like the old show either, more straight-ahead riffing. Well, okay, Riff Tracks did have for a while, they had the Cerebro Magneto joke for a while, some of the inside jokes. But I liked the weird, I liked the really weird shit, like when they would reference Estelle Winwood or something completely obscure. Yeah, I liked the obscure shit. And that was the thing. You got to a time with the new MST where I don't get any of the references on the new stuff because it's all this current pop culture shit. And I think I fell asleep watching the first episode too. All I remember was Patton Oswalt's Fudgy the Whale bit that was on his album. So that was all rehashed for me during their invention exchange, which they shouldn't have brought back in the first place, because if you don't have fucking Joel there, why the hell do you have the invention exchange? Fucking duh. No, you need him there to actually do the inventions, because that is his comedy style. You cannot just rip on, you just can't take something from Patton Oswalt's stand-up and just say, oh, what if we made this into an invention? No, you're just rehashing your comedy album that I listened to 500 times when I was working retail, hiding the headphone up under my ear, much like this. So I'd hide it up under my ear, and you couldn't see it, and I would put it down my shirt. Also, Cesario JPN, $5 super chat. Opinions on Olivia Munn. She got super bad and egotistical after G4. Got free monies from Google. From Google local guides, because I gave good info. So here you go. Thank you. Thank you. I liked Olivia Munn enough. She was fine until she stopped being on the show. She was better in the beginning, but then when she was gone every week, and then it's but when she was on, she was good. Justin Kelly, aka Pokemac, free super chat. I get a free $20 a month. Everyone look. Ooh, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys do have them, well, thank you for throwing the free money my way. I do appreciate it. Felicia Tay apparently got big from YouTube Project The Guild, however that worked. Because nobody was doing YouTube back then. And you could have any boring-ass person get big on YouTube as long as they if they were a gamer, if they knew how to run fraps, that was how you got big on YouTube back in the day. And then, if you were a geek girl actually doing something geeky, like LARPing, that's why I say the guild. They're basically doing this live action guild shit. I saw about a half of the episode. I'm like, oh, fuck this shit. This is high school level. This is high school theater. And that's why I didn't like her in that thing with Neil Patrick Harris either. I can't stand that thing either. That doctor or whatever. Oh, that's garbage. Oh, that's cringe. That's cringe. I know a lot of people like it, but I just cannot. I can't do it. Steve Arts, 89, happy Thanksgiving, American nerds. Happy Thanksgiving. It's still technically Thanksgiving for a little bit. The guild was good at first. I can't. Olivia Munn's a fake nerd. I don't think she's a fake nerd. I think she's just an Asian chick who lived in Japan. And I think she's legit into, like, gaming and stuff, but I don't know if she's a fake nerd. I think she's probably about as much of a nerd as a lot of us girls who are kind of tomboy. And that's what I am. I'm more of a tomboy in a lot of ways, but I also really like Babylon 5 and Star Trek. So that's, like, I kind of feel like my nerd stuff is a little deeper in the, in that side, and of course the Monty Python, the British stuff, Red Dwarf. I'm a huge Red Dwarf person, Blackadder. That is where my nerddom kind of comes in, and I'm a comedy nerd, first and foremost. I don't know. So I don't really watch a lot of the sci-fi shows that are so up their ass. They have to have some fun to them. I remember when Olivia Munn played Cyclops in X-Men Apocalypse. I remember hearing about it. I didn't see it. Caesar Rivas, hello! Matt G, I was glad I knew MST3K, at least pushed MST3K from 197 to over 200 episodes. Yeah, but I was more fine with riff tracks. I mean, that was a natural progression of it. Cinematic Titanic was good, but I liked what riff tracks did a little better, even though I prefer the Joel and Trace and TV's Frank era of MST3K. That's kind of my preferred, but Becca does not love the musicals. Well, it depends on the musical. It really, really depends. I have to really like it. Red Dwarf might get another series. Oh, they keep doing those. Blackadder ended with a movie. Well, Blackadder ended. Blackadder is coming back, though. From what I keep hearing, this is still in the... This is about as coming back as Star Trek 4. They are working on one, but I keep hearing now that it's going to be Blackadder is a college professor in today's society dealing with these SJW types, right? And somebody's like, oh no, but he used to be the young, sharp guy sticking it to the man. It's like, well, yes, but now he can be the wise old, like the boomer, like us, what we're referred to as boomers now, even though we're all Gen X. We're going to see the age smacking him. Like I want to see Blackadder basically like William Shatnering on Twitter. Like what William Shatner does over on Twitter, where he's just smacks down the idiots. And that's one of the things I like to do too. I like to smack down the idiots verbally on Twitter. Dixon Cider, happy Thanksgiving. By the way, do you have the 1984 Godzilla movie, the one without Raven Burr? I love the music score and the design of the monsters. I don't have anything anymore. Like that's the thing. Well, no, I have a box set. I don't think that's in it though. It's a lot of the later ones. And then again, I haven't had a chance to even watch it. I've got it sitting there on the shelf. I need to alphabetize it. Same thing with the Gamera one I've got sitting here. They're all the more recent ones. Billy Cross, I'm a boomer in the bathroom. Faulty Tower sadly only had 12 episodes, but that's what was good. I would rather have quality over quantity. I would rather have 12 really good rewatchable episodes of something that I can watch over and over again that were well crafted, written, conceived as these masterpieces of comedy, just every joke in place, every line timed up, than to have just this garbage that we keep getting crapped out. Like, I'd rather watch the same 5 things over and over. I'd rather sit there and watch Monty Python, Faulty Towers, Blackadder, Red Dwarf, and like the same 5 shows from Britain than give on any of this new shit a shot. Because seriously, what is this new shit anyway? He's witty enough for that, Mr. Botto. Oh, I think Blackadder today slapping down the SJW nonsense of, oh my god, you're just a racist. Actually, what you're doing is a racist, and this is why you can go fuck yourself. He would do it much better than I would, but God, Rowan Atkinson just is one of the most brilliant comedic minds out there. And that's one of the things I really, really love. Get me intelligent comedy. Oh, get me something that's really, really smart and sharp and witty. That's why I love the Monty Python in the first place. Like, that type of stuff is just so intelligent. People don't understand that now. People don't get that, people used to have brains. Idiocracy is real. And, when this is Star Trek,
I like science.
that's Star Trek now. That's not good enough. That's really just not good enough. Did you see Dark on Netflix? I did not. One Foot in the Grave was a good show. One Foot in the Grave was cute. The Bill Cosby brought another version of that. I know everybody hates Bill Cosby because he's a little rapey, but he had a decent Americanized version of that, even though it wasn't a direct, American version of the British show. It was definitely inspired by it, where he was old and they brought back Felicia Rashad as his wife. They were different characters, but they also had Madeline Kahn, and that was actually pretty decent for a while. Young Ones is great. Oh yeah, I need to re-get that on DVD. I don't have that on DVD anymore. Well, I didn't have it ever because I had it on VHS and I never got it. But Knives Out is the opposite of a smart comedy. Oh, it's not smart. It's not smart, but I still enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would because it was just entertaining. I was entertained by it. I was intrigued. I liked the characters. Or I like to hate the characters, I think. I liked it though, and I can't help that, and I apologize for liking Knives Out more than I thought I would. I wanted to hate it too. I'm like, well, this isn't so bad. It's not like Star Trek where you're like, well, maybe they'll get it right. And they don't. Coupling. Oh, you guys are talking about coupling. I didn't like coupling that much. Like, the first season was good, and then it really went downhill after a while. The American version was just word for word rehash. It kind of makes me wonder why they decided to go with him, with Stephen Moffat, for Doctor Who, because he does all these dumb relationshipy sort of comedy things. I don't know. I thought Men Behaving Badly was a much better show of around that time from the UK. That one was great. Just watch the one where they're watching Star Trek. There's an episode of Men Behaving Badly where they're sitting on the couch watching Star Trek, and it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. They're watching City on the Edge of Forever. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love dark. I don't know. I don't like a lot of new stuff. It sounds too dark and moody. I don't know. I don't like new stuff because A, they don't turn the fucking lights on shit, and B, it's all written with a bunch of profanity and shit anymore. I won't watch it. I found Knives Out to be too political. I don't think it was. I think it was the politics in it were that the people talking about politics were the unlikable assholes. And that's what I liked about it, because, like, you don't want any of these people to have it. And as long as you're not, like... See, I'm not somebody who's like, fuck all the immigrants. That's kind of how... I'm not of that mindset. And I'm just looking at a character who... She's got her nursing degree. She happens to be from another country. I don't keep the political part of it in my head, but... I understand. I'm too salty about Roundhead. Oh, yeah. And if you guys are pissed off at what Roundhead did, I mean, I'm sure... I think I'm less pissed about Last Jedi, all things considered, because for me, I wasn't a huge fan of the prequels. I wasn't a huge fan of, I've never wanted to watch the animated Star Wars, so I don't have the same... I don't know. I don't have the same hatred for what Rian Johnson did to Star Wars as I do for what he did on Twitter afterwards, right? That's kind of what my problem with him is, but the American coupling was awful. It was. Oh, it was not good. Andrew Long, happy Thanksgiving. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. How many people we still got? 148. That's cool. Awesome. We got 148 people still hanging out. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been super fun. I missed that episode of Men Behaving Badly. What was it called? Shit, what was it called? That episode of Men Behaving Badly where they're just watching... It's funny because they're just sitting there watching Star Trek, and the one chick who doesn't know anything about it, she's like, oh, is that Mr. Spong? They're like, oh, when I was younger, I thought that the captain's log was actually a log that he was writing on. And then every time they said captain's log, they start laughing. Now I want to watch Men Behaving Badly. Thanks, guys. Yellow Flash is blasphemy. Why? Because I like Knives Out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I liked Knives Out. But it was like an Agatha Christie thing, and I didn't hate it so much. But then again, I hate everything, and I like bad cringe, I guess. I don't know. Mondo, hey, thank you so much for being a sponsor. Or as channel member. It's a channel member now. It's like an AA sponsor. Right? Don't drink this if you're on AA. Excellent. Also, Justin Kelly, aka Pokemac. $4.99 super chat. Gamera's really neat. Gamera's full of meat. MST3K is what I sang cooking the turkey today. I gotta go back and watch those. Oh man, I just remember the Godzilla genealogy bop. I remember the ones on I remember the ones on Mystery Science Theater that were on the album. Did anyone have the Clowns in the Sky album? Me, you can only get it through the fan club. Me. Also, you guys don't know what let me show you what I have on my wallet. Well, you see this one. That's an actual double-sided MST3K movie poster behind my second Martin. I have 3 Martin guitars. How the fuck do I have 3 Martin guitars? But new Mandalorian tonight. I gotta watch the new Mandalorian. I might stream it tomorrow. We might do the watch party tomorrow for you guys. I don't know. Is it on tonight or tomorrow? What time does it drop? Like midnight? Bixby home. I don't want the Bixby home. That little baby fucking Yoda. Why is baby Yoda? Why is he so cute? Oh, did he eat a froggy? Oh, I gotta squeeze something cute because I know my cats know to run when I see something cute. I'm gonna show you what's up here. Well, you guys can't really see it because the way the light is. Here, I'll take a picture. This is this is what I see on my side of the screen. You can't really see it, but that is an autographed Mystery Science Theater poster that is completely washed out. Holy shit, you can't see that at all. Autographed Mystery Science Theater poster with pretty much everybody. Wow, that you can't see that at all. Well then, take my word for it. It is an autographed Mystery Science Theater thing. Probably at 3 a.m. Okay, it's probably like 3 a.m. So I'll watch it tomorrow. But then we'll do a live stream in the afternoon maybe. We'll see. I'll try. Sweet Yellow Flash 2 is here. I know. Peep Show. Oh, see, I couldn't get into Peep Show. I watched a little of it. It was more of a gimmick than fun, in my opinion. But, you know, I just couldn't. Like, I liked some of Mitchell and Webb's stuff. I love, what is it? Is it David Mitchell? He's the one, the fatter one, I guess. I love when he's on the panel shows. I love when he hosts, like, what is it, the Year in Review one. Oh, it makes me want to watch all the British panel shows. I love it when he hosts the British panel shows, but I don't like so much of his shows himself. Michael Clark, this is an awesome stream. Love seeing you get so much. Thanks for all the fans you have. Oh, thank you. Rocky Horror, Young Frankenstein is a midnight movie. For Young Frankenstein, I'm not a big Rocky Horror fan anymore. Like, it was good when I was a teenager, and then just a lot of people attached to it that I just couldn't stand, and so yeah, my taste has soured. Matt G, $1 Streamlabs. MST might be the first show that started on a UHF station and ended up on Netflix. That's right. Well, have you guys seen the old KTMA MST episodes? They're not that bad. They're not that good, but they're not that bad. I do have access to pretty much every episode of Mystery Science Theater ever, including the ones that are kind of impossible to find, like Godzilla vs. Megalon, which is my favorite Godzilla movie because Jet Jaguar. But then again, yeah, I'm a kaiju nerd. I'm kind of a kaiju nerd, just a little, not the biggest kaiju nerd, but. Mock the Week. Yeah, oh, like that one. And I also like the one with Noel Fielding. What's the one? Buzzcocks. Never mind the Buzzcocks. Oh, I like that one, even though I don't remember, like, any of this new British music because I haven't been to the UK since 2014. And I was such a huge Anglophile, though, always. Oh, I want to go back. Huge Anglophile. That's like the next... No, I gotta go to Japan first, and then I gotta go back to the UK. Hopefully things calm down over there, though. Serious Killmonger, happy Thanksgiving. Peace and love to everyone in chat. Well, happy Thanksgiving, guys. The Yellow Flash. Ryan Johnson will make Baby Yoda a toxic fan who supports the Emperor. Ugh. Ryan Johnson, don't you touch that little baby's head. That little baby Yoda. Look at the baby Yoda. Look at the baby. Ryan. No. Bad Ryan Johnson. No. That's basically my last video I made. I'm just yelling at Ryan Johnson for 5 minutes. After giving Knives Out a fairly positive review, no, I don't want him anywhere near Baby Yoda. I'm not even enjoying The Mandalorian that much because, I don't know, it's just not hitting this. I think I need to know how it ends before I can enjoy it because I don't want to get attached to Baby Yoda and have it killed. I went through that too many times with like anime and shit when people would try and make me watch that. I'm like, no, because I have to rewrite some of those in my head. I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with that again. I read Grisaya no Kajitsu. Like, no, I'm not dealing with a cute thing getting hurt or killed or whatever because that's the trend. So no, I'm like cautious. I'm cautious. Do you think that Mecha King Ghidorah will be in Godzilla vs. Kong? God, I hope so. Well, if you saw the end of Godzilla vs. Kong, or not Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla King of the Monsters, spoilers, also got the great, thanks so much for the Godzilla poster, Generation Productions. I will have the office laid out sometime, at some point. I'm gonna get these posters on the wall at some point. But I have the Godzilla poster there. If you saw the end of that, then yeah, they set up where they're bringing in the mechs, the mecha kaiju. Hopefully we'll get some Mecha Godzilla at the very least. Maybe we'll get Mecha Ghidorah. I hope, because as you know, he's my favorite. Or he's one of my favorite. Mothra was always my favorite before, but now Ghidorah's kind of... And then, of course, Jet Jaguar, Gigan. So many good ones. So many good ones. I still need to play the, what was it, the most recent PlayStation. Not the most recent one, but there was one on, like, PS2. I had Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee on GameCube. Then there was a better one after that, so I needed... Justin Kelly, aka Pokemon, $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Star Wars, 50-year-old green man bad. Toxic Star Wars, 50-year-old green man bad. You know, people keep bitching and they're like, oh, he's not talking and he's not gonna. If Yoda started training when he was 100 and blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, first off. Baby Yoda probably can talk. He's probably more of a teenager or toddler or something. He's probably not. It doesn't mean like 50 you're 5 years old and then 100 you're 10. They might age a little differently. He might just be fucking with us. I think he's fucking with us. I think he can probably talk. He just doesn't want to because Yoda. They're funny. Their species is kind of funny and they'll screw with you. And especially if they don't know who you are and they don't know they can trust you. So he's probably fucking with the guy. He's probably going to start speaking and that's when we'll get like an actual name. Here's the thing though, Disney did not anticipate that people would actually really want to buy stuff. So now they finally have official Baby Yoda Mandalorian stuff, but it doesn't say like Baby Yoda on it because that's not going to be his name in the end. So. Oh, Godzilla Save the Earth was the name. I love that game. Is that the one? Because there was one Godzilla game. Yeah, you had like Mothra, and of course, that was the one that looked good. Baby Yoda's a MacGuffin, nothing less. I hope Baby Yoda is not going to get killed. I hope, because that's going to ruin it for me. That's when I'm going to stop it if they like actually kill it. I almost stopped watching. I was not having fun watching this last one because in my head, I'm imagining all the bad stuff that's happening to cute little Baby Yoda. The cute little thing. Look how cute he is. He's so cute. I was imagining all the bad stuff that was happening to him off screen. So that stresses me out. That really does. So I wasn't really enjoying it. Do a flip. Oh, okay. I can try. Let me see if I can try it. Boop. There. Is that good? Somebody said do a flip. Boom. Better. Is that better? I tried. I didn't have to do anything. It's all camera magic. Demand Mando give Baby Yoda a piggyback ride. Oh, he's so cute! Savage Productions. I did not like it when they killed off Solo. I didn't like that either. I don't like how they're just systematically... That was the plan. They were going to kill off Han, then Luke, then Leia. They were going to kill off one of them at a time. And then it became not the plan. And then, it's like... Because people are like, but you could have got the band back together. For one fucking minute, you could have got the band back together. And that would have been what everybody wanted. Right? Dr. Coffin-Nails, they would not kill him no matter how much Ryan Cannell and me wish they would. I know you... I see that you don't like him. I saw Ryan Cannell doesn't like him either. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with us disagreeing. And that's the big thing, is that you got CBR out there trying to smear us now, saying, oh, you guys always see the same thing. Yeah, CBR, you're irrelevant and you're garbage. And your little hate takes, TM, your little hate takes don't fly with me. Because A, I'm not actually enjoying The Mandalorian like most of the Phantom Menace. And B, shut up, right? Jiggle cam flip. Yeah, CBR sucks. CBR sucks anymore. But then again, they like to go and send out little hit pieces on people and not. That's the same thing with Esquire, is because, well, why the fuck what is it to you? You're still going to get access to the celebrities and the studios because the studios themselves are so clueless. Matt G, $1 super chat. Do you like the comedy of Jim Florentine? His prank calls comedy. The guy on the Metal Show. I love his podcast where he rips apart stupid people, like stupid people write dumb stuff on Facebook or give guys bad reviews. I haven't watched any of his like podcast streams, stand up. I saw him on the Metal Show, and that's about it. So I'm a little out of date on some of the comedy lately. A little bit out of touch. So I probably would, because he's okay on that Metal Show. Last time I saw it, it was, God, years ago. It was probably before Ghost was even a band, was the last time I saw that Metal Show. 90s Rampage game was great. Oh, I like the 90s Rampage game. I've got a few of them. I really want that giant arcade machine. One of these days I'll get it. That has like Rampage and Defender and Joust. Oh, they have it at my Walmart. I'm like, oh, if I don't eat for 2 weeks, I can get that, and then I would feel bad about it. I feel bad about getting it. But yeah, I've got the little figures that they had. They have they're like kind of like stretchy. They're kind of like Stretch Armstrong. So you've got Ralph, Lizzie, and George, the other one, the ape, the gorilla. Those are actually really cool. So be strong. I will. Matt G, I love that Metal Show. The other guy's Eddie Trunk, the big metal DJ in my area for the last 30 years. Oh yeah, Eddie Trunk. You've got Jim Florentine, and then you got there's one more guy on that show, right? Sometimes they have. I think the last one I saw they had, or last season I saw they had. What's his name from Mountain, doing the voice announcing. Not Felix. Who's the other guy from Mountain? Felix died. Who's the guy from Mountain? They had him, actually, the singer from Mountain, actually doing the voiceover, and I'm like, I like Mountain. They're probably the best band who played Woodstock, in my opinion. But Bushy and Rukat, first for Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for having Queen Mecha with us second. Will the Mandalorian explore the relation between his people and the Corellians? I don't know. I mean, I think they're going to try and hit as much Star Wars lore as they can in this, because they know that they've really fucked up and that a lot of us are not going to see episode 9 in the theater because of how badly we've been treated by the media. Because that's the thing, the media is pitting the actors and the producers and the directors against the fans. And the media is in the middle kind of egging us both on. Like they're saying, oh, well, these toxic fans. And then the studios see that and they tell the directors and that. And they're like, oh, well, they're just a bunch of toxic man babies and they're just a bunch of racist sexists. Don't worry about it. And then you hear stuff like that because, I mean, when we were out in Vegas for Star Trek Las Vegas, we heard some inside information for this that people who used to not blame the fans suddenly had a change of heart and blame the fans. So that is the big thing. The media is what really needs to go. You know, the CBRs, the comicbook.coms, those type of places, they need to stop being the studio cockspokers that they're trying to be, because just for what? For access? Just so you can interview Ryan Johnson and go, you're famous. Can I suck some of your fame? Oh, let me suck the fame juices off of your pores. Oh, and that's all they do. They're just star fuckers. They're trying to soak in the celebrity because they have a shitty job where they have to write 30 articles a day for pretty much every different site on the internet under like 5 different aliases. And the only way they're getting views is if they call us all toxic too. They aren't having fun out there just sucking off the studios, probably. Maybe they are. Maybe they genuinely enjoy loving everything. I don't know. But I don't care about having access to the celebrities that I'd be too afraid to interview anyway, right? I don't care about that. I want honest reactions and reviews and honest interpretations of things, you know? If we don't like something, we can say that without being toxic and whiny. We always were. We always were complaining about that. Like, that's what being a fan of something is that you can sit there and pick apart. We want, you know, oh, well, what if they did this? And that's going to inspire the next generation of filmmakers and writers. And these new writers come out of this thing where, oh no, we have to kiss everybody's butt just to get a job in Hollywood. We don't have the integrity. We don't have the, oh no, the characters have to do this because that's how I wrote it. Because if you don't do that, then it fucks the story. And instead you got the studio saying, oh, well, what if it was a woman? What if it's a diversity hire? Yes, boss, that's a great idea, Kathy. Let me kiss your ass some more, even though you don't have one. Bony little butt secretary. And that's what they do. That's what they do. It's like we don't have creative people in Hollywood anymore. And the ones who are, you don't see that much. Or Disney tries to shut them up. I've got a video I've been trying to make now for the past week. I made it. I want to remake it because there's more information. Disney has been pulling a lot of shitty, shady shit for a while. And if I don't have something else Sunday, if no news drops Sunday, then I'll probably put it up Sunday if I get around to making it. Disney has been pulling a lot of shady shit forever with all this stuff. But Greg, see, I miss the 80s movies. They were good. Well, that's because the 80s, you would have people saying, oh, no, it has to be this because it'll hurt the story otherwise. And they would have a script ready and finished before they had the movie deal, before they were filming, and they had several drafts of something finished and tweaked. I mean, look at Mel Brooks. How long did it take him to write Spaceballs? What, to 3 months? Months or 3 years? I can't remember. It was a long time to write Spaceballs. You guys remember in the chat, and it was like a 3. Spaceballs was tweaked and adjusted until every joke was perfect and timed. And that's the same thing they did with Monty Python. A lot of cases, that's the same thing they did with Ghostbusters. And yeah, you might have one improv line here and there on some of these films. The whole movie wasn't improv. Ghostbusters 2016. Ghostbusters 2016. But he's Mel Brooks. Oh, I know he was Mel Brooks. But then you had Monty Python. Then you had Ghostbusters. Then you had, the Eddie Murphy movies were well scripted. The 80s movies were classics. We don't get that anymore. Rob says, "Da Schwartz." I think all of December, no one should make Star Wars vids. So if you do, simply name them Spaceballs Chapter 9. Well, that's the thing. Nobody will watch them if it doesn't say Star Wars. It won't get hit with the algorithm, sadly. I miss boobs in the PG-13 movies in the 80s. I miss them in PG movies. I miss, fuck, even the future nothing works. Because now everything's so Disney-fied. Everything's so goddamn sanitized. This is why I was never a fan of Disney in the first place. I like my PG movies to have tits and an F-bomb. Thank you very much. I like the inappropriate humor. I don't like the flat-out gore and gross humor that they have in R-rated comedies now. Like, no. I like funny, well-crafted comedies that you can have a good F-bomb or mind-blown sort of thing. Like, we were talking not too long ago about the little girl in Airplane. Right, the little girl, she's like, I like my coffee like I like my men, black. It doesn't mean anything other than, oh my god, it's a little girl saying something so inappropriate she probably doesn't understand. And that was the joke. You don't need to call CPS because of it. You don't need to... That is the fun of those sort of films, right? People are so goddamn offended over everything, and it's not helpful to society to go around, because you have a whole generation of drones, of lifeless, joyless people. Oh god, I was watching one of the React videos, one of the Fine Brother React videos, and it was reacting to somebody. It was reacting to a TikTok meme. So if you guys don't know what that is, be thankful. Where they have people going through transitions of things. Like, they're like, oh, this is my voice, on this month of, my whatever transformation into. And sometimes it's people transitioning into another gender, etc., whatever. And because people were using that meme and that thing to kind of go through and say, oh, this is day 1 in Alabama. This is day 2 in Alabama. There's day 3, do you hire, or whatever they do, and it would progressively get more and more stereotypical of whatever they're talking about. The people on the React channel, these teenagers, were saying, oh, well, that's not funny because it's offensive. I'm like, fuck you, that's funny as hell. You are a joyless, mindless NPC who just goes around going, that's offensive, I'm offended, you shouldn't say that, you can't do that, and no negativity. Fuck you. Fuck your negativity up the ass. I'm tired of these people. Oh, I get tired of them. They're so stupid. They're pussies. That's what they are. It's like, no. That is funny. That is funny. Because sometimes you need to make a joke of something ridiculous. Sometimes you can take something that's serious and make a parody of it. That doesn't mean any offense to the original poster of the video. Nobody's making fun of the trans people who made the videos initially, right? Nobody cares. That's the thing. Nobody cares. You want to chop your dick off and be a woman, go right ahead. Do it. Be you. You be happy. Doesn't mean I'm going to date somebody who's got that kind of mindset that they need to chop off body parts. But hey, I hope you find happiness. That's the end of it. That's the end of it. Did you hit 200 yet? Oh, no. We're not. I don't think we're going to hit there today. Let me see. Where are we? Well, let me look. I don't even have any water to drop on myself if we do. Oh no, we're about 50 away from the 200, but yeah. About 50 away. They aren't even pussies because pussies can take a pounding. They're too sensitive to be pussies. I know. And that's the problem. And that's why I like the Phantom Menace. You guys aren't easily offended. Well, why would we be? I mean, why would we be? That's the thing. Like, nobody says that they're wrong if you want to do something, you know? Nobody's, like, saying, oh, you're this ethnic group, so you're wrong. Like, we don't care. That's the thing. Nobody's even like, oh, I'm unsubscribing because you don't like The Mandalorian, but you like Baby Yoda. Like, no, I give you my reason, and I say, hey, and that's great if you do. I'm not going to call you names for not liking Baby Yoda. But that's the thing. Dr. Coffin Nails, my 86-year-old conservative dad doesn't give a fuck about that stuff anymore, right? Because I don't like going through life being offended by every little thing people say. It isn't very progressive. It isn't very progressive to go around censoring everything. It isn't very evolutionary. It's counterintuitive to our evolution to be at each other's throats over every little thing. I mean, once people realize that just Mecha is right, and Mecha has all the wisdom and the key to the universe inside her little robotic brain, then I think everybody will be a lot happier. Yeah, the Twitter clowns are not real. They're cowards. It's not even the people on Twitter. It's like this generation of young people who are so easily brainwashed, and a lot of it's a problem with the schools because they get on their school, they get in college, and they're just set to recite back diversity am good, and men did bad things, and they're not smart enough to understand it. I always say that, you know, they go to college and they learn, hey, some white guys did some bad things once upon a time. And they just hear white man bad. And they go, oh, you're just no white dude. You're just no white dude. You're just no white dude. Like, shut up. That's all I hear. Just, oh, you're no white dude. Shut up. You're just an idiot who's jealous that daddy makes money. That's all you are. You can't force people to be right, Dorothy-Ann. Chris Corkum, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Big brain ideas. That's the problem. The brain is too big, and it's, yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
And stuff. Yes, and Orange Man bad too. And that's the thing. If these people had one brain in their head, they would realize that all their complaining and bitching and pissing and moaning on Twitter about the Orange Man, it's exactly going to make people vote for him next time. I mean, if they really, really don't want him elected, they might want to shut their little fucking mouths on Twitter and not go and refer to him every chance they get, because people get sick of it. People really do get sick of it. Michael Clark, I'm accepted and not judged in the Phantom Menace. Of course not. And thank you so much, 199 Super Chat. You have done so much. And Dr. Coffin Nail, 666. I've accepted that most of the Phantom Menace likes Baby Yoda. I don't like it, but I've accepted it. And that's the thing. And I like porgs. And nobody else does. And I collect the damn things, you know? So, that's how Wait, didn't I say that before? Hippie Crusher. Gobble, gobble. Was that chicken, turkey, drink, drink, drink? I have the wine. I don't like wine. Oh, I'm not a wine person. It's all right, but it tastes better after a while. It needs some sugar or something. It needs to be a little sweeter. Kim McCarthy, I have nothing against porgs. Porgs with mint sauce. Well, wouldn't they go better with orange? Because it'd be like, are they more like a duck or are they more like a chicken? Because I kind of think they're probably more like a chicken or a rooster, but they might be a weird dark. They might be like skate or no, skate's a fish. They might be like, what's that skanky bird that Gordon Ramsay went to like Scotland to eat? That was terrible. It was something, and it was like just the stankiest, nastiest meat that he had as like a delicacy. I love the porks and does my Shelty Bow. Did you see Darth Sidious Baby cut? I haven't seen it yet. I know people sent that to me. Porg l'orange. Squab. Oh yeah, quail. I don't know if it's quail, but like sorority and fraternity at colleges are pointless. Oh well, they were pointless in the 80s. You know, they were all for the dumb pretty idiots who daddy bought their college tuition for. They weren't for actually people who deserve to be in college. Like I always say this about college. A lot of the people in college are in college because they wouldn't be able to survive without it. Yeah, a lot of people, and that's so frustrating. Like I would not be able to dumb myself down enough to do college. Can I just take the courses? Because I could probably, with the knowledge that's going around in my head, I could probably have a degree in film, Egyptology, and parapsychology all in one shot here, and maybe comedy. I don't know. Not funny though. Not funny at all. You try Moscato or Ricing if you want a sweet. What is this? This is Merlot California Reserve. That's all it is, just a Merlot. But no, this is I have because Rob bought it. Because Rob bought it when he was out here. And yeah, it's a big enough bottle that I don't feel right dumping it, so. Skate means skank or slut in the UK these days. Well, what was the thing? I had something that was pretty good. It was like a sweet wine. It was garbage, but it was like a sweet wine that wasn't terrible that we were drinking out in Vegas. So, but then again, other stuff was legal in Vegas too. Thankfully, you don't have to be funny to be a comedian. Have you noticed that? You just have to laugh at your own shit for an hour. There was some idiot on some comedy show I was watching. It was like it wasn't At Midnight. It was another show that he was hosting or something similar to that, where he brought out like 3 comedy people. And one of them was, I want to say, the guy from Deadpool doing a German accent for half of it. Was it a new version of Make Me Laugh? It might have been a new version of Make Me Laugh or something. So they brought out one girl, and she just kept laughing at her jokes, and she was just an absolute blithering idiot. Can you form an act before you go out on stage? I mean, for crying out loud, I ramble on my videos sometimes, but when I'm putting on my makeup, I'm going over what I'm saying in my head like 3 or 4 times. So the jokes are going to land, because I've already formulated the jokes based on what I'm saying from the article headline. And sometimes I'll have a new one that's improv, and sometimes I'll trim shit out, or sometimes I'll do another take of something if I'm like, oh, I should have said that. But I'm not there just giggling like an idiot every 2 seconds. Don't they listen to themselves? And she was one of these nerdy girls with glasses, and I don't even know who the fuck she is. She was another one. She's not. Oh, who's the one who's like? Oh, Nikki Glazer is another one I'm not that fond of, because she's another one who goes out on stage. She tells her joke. Oh yes, but not really like that. Don't hate me because I didn't actually say anything offensive. Really, suck my dick, Nikki Glazer. If you don't have the balls to commit to your joke, maybe you shouldn't do your joke. Maybe you shouldn't do your joke. I miss Robin Williams. I miss Bill Hicks. I miss George Carlin. I miss all the good ones. But those are white. Those wines are white. White wines are sweeter. Yeah, I like the white ones better. I'm not a red wine person, but I hate it when comedians laugh at their own jokes. I can take it when Jackie Martling does, because his jokes are all like they're not like stand-up comedy jokes. They're more like 2 guys walk into a bar and one guy sees a giant pussy on the table, and I don't know. That's not a joke, but that's just, and then he laughs at his own joke, right? Those are okay because they're those kind of jokes. They're not like stand-up comedy jokes, but David Morris, she talks about sex way too much. Oh, and I hate the female comedians who talk about their menstrual cycles and their vaginas and I hate those type of female comedians too. Or the comedians who are like, oh, don't you hate men who have the penis and they just hang there? I'm like, well, that penis is there so you can go fuck yourself with it, bitch. if you had any talent at all and weren't just an unfunny television person trying to use comedy to get into television, Whitney Cummings, then maybe, here I'm calling out every female comedian out there because they all suck. With the exception of maybe Natasha Leggero. I do actually like her comedy. There's some comedians I really, really like. You know, Wendy Liebman was fucking amazing back in the day. There's a lot of good comedy women out there. It's just they moved on to other things. I'm not a big fan of sex jokes, Theropod Hunter. It depends on who's saying it. It depends on who's saying it. You know, like, you get some of these comedians that are, oh yes, this is the roast chick, and all her jokes are just talking about fucking black guys. Because what? You can't make a joke about a black guy without fucking him, or else you come off as racist. I mean, it's fine, we get it. You like a big black dick. What else do you have to say? What else do you really have to say? Because every one of your jokes is, oh, I like big black dicks. I have a black boyfriend. Got it. You're not racist. Who cares? What else do you have to say? Nothing. Vagina monologues are the only thing worse than Lily Singh. Oh, Lily Singh needs to go. Lily Singh needs to find out that... Lily Singh needs to realize that just because you're a diversity hire doesn't mean you actually deserve anything other than a YouTube career. Sorry, I mean, really. And you only got a YouTube channel, sweetheart, because you happened to be on it 5 years ago, or 10 years ago, when you could still do YouTube relatively quickly with no talent, because now you actually have to say something, right? Now you're fighting the algorithm. You're fighting everything you have to get viewers on YouTube. You're fighting the algorithm. You're fighting COPA. You're fighting being squashed for other shit. You're fighting everything you have. And you're not just, because you're on YouTube, you're a celebrity. And that's how it used to be. Just because you're on YouTube and you made more than 3 videos, you're a celebrity. Amy Schumer comedy sucks. Well, here's the thing. Amy Schumer's comedy is perfectly fine. You know, the first time I heard it, when the other people she stole it from told those jokes. Amy Schumer's original stuff, not that she has any, can go. She can just go. You know, like her, I have a black friend and I'm teaching her how to swim and she's teaching me how to freestyle rap, and because I'm not a racist. I'm not a racist. I don't care. You're not funny, Amy Schumer. No one cares. Oh, I'm a 6, but no, you're not a 6. You're about a 3, and no, I wouldn't fuck you with a stolen one. And there, I can steal somebody's joke a lot better than you can. That's a Carlinism, is the I wouldn't fuck you with a stolen dick. See, and I actually give credit if I'm reciting somebody else's joke back. Am I out of wine? No. Brie Cocaine Larson.
I just see people.
Who's Lily Singh? Nobody. They have talents. They have gonorrhea of the mouth. They think they're funny. No, they don't. They don't have talent. You like that SS Sniper Wolf YouTuber? I don't know who that is. Melissa McCarthy is also not funny. She is only funny because her family... Well, she's only famous because her family... Her uncle is Kevin McCarthy, who actually was famous for reals, and her cousin is Jenny McCarthy. So Melissa McCarthy got her fat ass into the groundlings, and I can say that because I have a fat ass. So she got her fat ass and unfunny ass into the groundlings, and that's her shtick, is being fat and falling down. Rapper 10,000. Remember that video of a female comedian went undercover to a man's comedy club to try to see the differences? No. Her and Samantha Bee aren't funny. I don't really... Well, Samantha Bee, wasn't she like a Daily Show comedian? See, in that, the Daily Show, once I stopped watching it, is when it started being all political and shit. I think I made it through... It was like they had the top 5 whatever thing at the end of the show, and I made it through about a couple months of Jon Stewart. But that's about when I stopped, because they went so political. I'm like, I don't care. Oh my god, I don't care. Just vote or not. Fuck off with the politics. Remember that South Park joke mocking female comedians who say my vagina a lot? I haven't seen probably it more than once, so not off the top of my head, but off the top of my head. And the Saberless, good evening, joined from the Philippines. It's lunchtime here. Well, welcome, Philippines. Welcome to the Philippines. I'm probably going to wrap pretty soon, actually. Oh, shit, I've been going for 2.5 hours. My voice is starting to go. Like I said, I was sick kind of earlier at the stream, and I was feeling good for about 2 hours, and now I'm kind of winding down where I'm getting like, fuck comedy, fuck comedians, fuck all of them. They're all terrible. Meow, I come to steal turkey bites, Pause says. Oh, you're a kitty cat. I like kitty cats. Black Phoenix, I haven't seen South Park in like a decade. Well, you can watch legally just on... They have a South Park website. It's an official one. You can just watch all the episodes. They just give it to people because, well, they're billionaires. What are you going to do? Well, like, seriously, do they really need more money? They're out there giving a message. That's the thing. If I were making, like, $10,000 a month on YouTube, I'd probably just not even monetize my videos at that point. You know, if I had... let me see, 5% of my subscriber base, $1 a month on Patreon, I wouldn't even worry about not being monetized on most of my shit, but Epic Mecha stream, I blame the red wine. Well, thank you. Hopefully you can get enough jiggle funds for the next live stream. Well, the next live stream is probably going to be tomorrow watching The Mandalorian live, unless I'm just not feeling up to it. So I'm going to try and do a stream, like, in the afternoon to watch it. And then, of course, I think we're going to do Midnight's Edge After Dark sometime. It'll be a quickie stream over there because then the guys usually pop over to Shenanigans. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Well, era of Howard Stern did you listen to? Mid-90s. The mid-90s for sure. When they were on, early to mid-90s when they were on E. I listened to a shit ton of that. I watched E like crazy. That was my crack back then. Because that was before you had the Kardashians and all that garbage. You know, you had the E! True Hollywood Story and you had the good stuff. You know, you had the actual celebrity gossip. You had the Hollywood Babylon. Wasn't that on E for a while? You had the good shit. Jay Hand, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Jay Hand. We're doing the devil horns. Raven's Black, happy Thanksgiving. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. No harpy hangovers. I only drink one little thing of it. That's probably won't be a hangover. I'm not smashed or anything. It's just a little bit with dinner. Yeah, just one. I'm tired, though. I am tired, and I'm, like, not feeling good. But, yes, happy Turkey Day. Happy Turkey Murder Day. Howard Stern's E-Show. I like that one. I think Mary's not doing shenanigans. I think she said, not 100% sure. I don't know what's going on, but thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been a super fun thing. Also, yeah, check out all the cool people and the celebrities that popped in, like Yellow Flash, which you probably already subscribed to. Is one of my favorite YouTubers for sure. Is that sad? I watch more of the not official Fandom Menace YouTubers anymore just because I'm like, I know I'm covering the thing, so I can't watch the video because I'm gonna make the same video. Oh well. MTV during the remote control years. Yes! I have the remote control board game. I actually really like that. Red Marmonarch, I hope you feel better. Well, and I also want to rest up and get on with Pete next time. Are they doing a show tonight? Because I was trying to, and I'm like, oh, I can't. So I ended up going to sleep, like, right before they started last night. But I want to head on to Pete's, too, in, like, what, an hour, 2 hours. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hail the Fandom Menace. Hail everybody. Is Creepy Little Book on tonight? I don't know yet. Let me see. What do I have in my messages? Let me see. Just the happy Thanksgivings. So, I don't know. Maybe. I hope so. We'll see. Thank you guys so much. My vids are always unique. Well, thank you. And I will see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.